Oh, it's a game. I actually think this says Aorco, but it's Norco in it. It's just little, whatever. Anyway, it's very Blade Runner-y, isn't it? It's very Blade Runner-y, very pixely. I've only just noticed those birds. Nice. This is a point-and-click adventure game that I don't know anything about, other than apparently it's good. So I thought, play it. Shield hid the stars behind halogen and flame projected onto the sky every night. There was no such thing as silence, the noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. I could never sleep, it was so loud. Nah, we like to sleep. We like the noise. I can sleep. I can sleep with it going on. You often dreamed that the towers were cathedrals, that the swamp listened when you spoke. That the birds became radiant spheres while circling Norco's sky. Wow. You spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals. Though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. You caught out on a grainer to Chicago, I'm guessing it's a train, and onward to the west coast thinking you'd never return. You wandered through the overlit suburbs and the vast American limbo. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes. You spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice. You headed east. Threw your phone into the Rio Grande and joined the armies of the Mesa. For months, you were in the company of fugitives, sleeping in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. I should move my third monitor so I can see the thing at the bottom. We're in Albuquerque. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta bloodied the land. While hiding in a freightliner. You'd probably pray, wouldn't you? Someone set all of Albuquerque on fire. You held the cross around your neck and mouthed a prayer to God. Oh, I just meant like prayer in general. Not specifically with a little cross. You called home from a landline in a motel somewhere beyond Texas. You knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed, you made your way back home. It's the exact plotline to GTA San Andreas. Act 1, Lowland Ghosts. Monkey. You awake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. A monkey watches you from the corner. Mind map. Oh shit. You. We're home again. Because your brother needs you, because your mum died. You were traveling. Through the Midwest. Freight cars rattled in the cold dust as you crouched on the grainer porch. Suburbs, fences, traffic, flat, country, all passing for miles. Then what? You rode in the back of a van from Chicago to Des Moines. You stole a heater from Walmart, brought it to the poorly attended house show. Des Moines to Kansas City to Denver. Across the Rockies. Your friends went south and you were glad to be alone. You spent long nights on the highways in a shitty sleeping bag. Down the Pacific coast. West coast, isn't it? You were in California when the summer arrived. You recall the familiar smile on the face of the old man in the Central Valley ditch. That smile burned its image into your mind. My brother Blake. He's a lot. Younger, reckless, gets in trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling, edgelord, sensitive, compassionate, foolish, can't take criticism, always needs money, tries to help those he loves, but also make things worse. Oh dang. What else? Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation, terrified of you leaving, now he's terrified of you dying. I would feel guilt, I think. No love or anything like it. Oh, damn. Your grandma once said that she didn't expect much from Blake. She said he was short-tempered, oblivious, and couldn't focus. Blake was sitting in the chair across from her, staring at the tablet. After she left the room, you asked how he felt. I feel fine. Why? Because of what Gran said. He looked confused. What did she say? Alright, he's pretty oblivious. Catherine, your mother, died. The cancer metastasized. It was in her liver, then her lungs, and then it was in her brain. She was on chemo, never finished her third course. At the hospital on Jefferson Highway, Blake said the traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Alone with the morphine drip and the rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. Damn, this game is pretty depressing. Smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes and mascara ran from his eyes. Oh. Alright. We got a monkey, we got a laptop, we got a sticker. The hell is this? Sort that out. We got touchscreen, audio, dialogue, toggle CRT filter. Oh, yeah, alright. Liner notes. I'm not reading all that. Display resolution. Whatever. It removes text highlighting and other hints to create a more challenging experience. I'll leave all that. Alright, what we got? Overworld? I'm probably doing everything other than what I should be doing, right? Let's look at the monkey. Oh my god. Monkey, your best friend, a childhood gift. You spoke with him often when things get difficult. Then he left. He sat for 5... But then you left, sorry. He didn't leave. He sat for 5 years collecting dust. 5 years, his eyes filled with anger as he challenges to return your praise. Staring contest, part 1, glyphs. Glyphs would appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet monkey's gaze. Oh. You successfully meet monkey's gaze with a cool assurance, however its expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Okay. Anger melts from monkey's face. Take a monkey. You drape monkey over your shoulder. We have monkey. Monkey stares at you. You become invisible to him. Little circles of light pull in the doll's tired eyes as they watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his is a vacuum of utter stillness. You look away. Monkeys join the party. A laptop your parrain gifted you idles on shoddy particle depth board desk. Wake it up. It's already on. Signal of the house is dead. No internet. Looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left the browser tab open. Oh no. Oh, okay. What's this? Anyone still posted here? Place the wasteland. Wanted to run something by you gents. Was knocking out Sakalay on the spillway. Saw a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that the sun. Birds and swamp acting weird. Made of glass. Would glow real bright and then not at all. Move fast. This is the sun. Get some sleep. Need cash fast. Whatever. Whack job. Full of lunatics. Apps way of getting you to join a cult. Worse than that gang in the promenade. Can't trade that coin on any exchanges. Everyone knows it's a Ponzi scheme. Seen this exact same OP, still there. Seen at the base of the upper suction. SCP anglers. Alright, he's a fucking weirdo nerd into all that. Nerd into all that SCP shit. Books. Crisis LARPing. Proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured into the Ninth Ward, Gentilly, Saint Bernard, and finally the East. They curated theatrical self-portraits of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to that emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia. New Orleans, a marketplace for crisis. New Orleans. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right at some point. You assume Million has been keeping the plants alive. Don't know who that is. A show flyer from a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out during the opening set. I was outside. You didn't feel like being around crowds that night. After the show, you and Blake walked the river back to NORCO. You watched the sunrise over the grain elevators. What's this? We can go to the living room. Oh, we got shit. Cool January air spills through the open window. Commuter traffic glints along Apple Street as a pair of wrens weave out of the overgrown lot next door. Sticker from grade school, half peeled off the window. Yep. Alright. Memories of sleepless nights. Your mum sitting here, sitting through the window. There was a tension in her demeanour, as if you were interrupting some urgent and obligatory task. You continue through the kitchen with no words exchanged. I thought she hated me. She was thinking about Blue. She barely knew you were there. Who's Blue? A letter from Shield Oil. Please be advised, there will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope the evening of Thursday, March 19th. No health risk. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the Shield NORCO Office of Community Engagement. A photo album. Yellowing pages of disposable photographs. Your grandfather, a peculiar look on his face, impossible to read. Your mum staring at Blake through the obscure lighting, dressed as a vampire tugging at someone's waist, pleated khaki shorts. Photo labeled dark. We've unlocked 25% of nodes in something or other. Got an achievement. Man at the center points playfully at the camera, his face obscured. Turn the page and there's Blue, your father. Though you've never thought of him that way, an easy smile on his face, a canister of dip shoved in his front pocket. Set the book aside. Your mum's unfolded laundry. Gosh, can't have been dead that long. Maybe she hasn't, always been there. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. I don't care. I probably should, right? We'll have a look. Western margin of the lake. Many tragedies have come to pass along the western margin of Lake Pontchartrain. Pontchartrain? The unmanned hurricane of YW9D left the settlements of Frenier and LaBranche in a state of unrecognizable destruction. LaBranche? Those survived did so by clinging for their lives to the limbs of cypress trees. The fables and secrets of those communities lie with the bones now scattered in the sediment of the lake. Fence line diaspora. In the end, we decided to leave dimes. It wasn't the cat cracker, or the smells, or the fear of our children's health drove us away, though they played a part. Truth be told, it was the media attention, the spokespeople and activists and academics and all this. I was done with it. I was done being a poster child, done being thought of as a victim. I wanted my experience to be my own, not something to gawk at or dissect in a laboratory. Turn on the television. Chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flash before you. Alright. Old defective flat screen that your mother never bothered bringing to the curb. Or she likes watching her memories on it. Photo of your mum holding Blake as a baby in a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them, bundled up and laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white. I was going to say it's a little Jesus. It's a little Mary. Oh my. You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint of the statue. The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. Cat. Your mum fed the neighbourhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. That's a real cat. 3 times this house is flooded. The first flood is barely a memory. Placing your feet on drenched carpet, your mum and grandfather ripping out sheets rock, sitting in a small RV in the backyard, setting dolls on cluttered table. You were 14. Pumping station failed during heavy rain. You were in class watching the clouds move upriver. You got a text message from your mum, stay in Destrehan, I'll come get you. For 2 weeks you shared a hotel room with your mum and Blake. She spent all her days gutting the house. In the evenings you would sometimes help. Another pump failure. Your mum hired contractors with the insurance money. She said she was getting too old for it. You were bitter. You blamed her for not selling the house sooner. You stayed with friends in New Orleans. Oh wait, there was a fourth. The fourth flood will follow a slow hurricane and it will be a calamity. It will leave the entire region submerged. As critical levees breach, there will be a massive blackout the last weeks. Much of the sewerage infrastructure will be damaged beyond repair. The embattled federal government will do nothing to assist. It will bankrupt the region. Small militant enclaves will form along the high ground of the Mississippi River. They will take priority and hijack commercial shipping vessels. Private mercenary forces will retaliate in kind. Slowly, industry will flee this hot zone. The old river control structure will collapse from neglect and sabotage. The Mississippi River will again change its course. NORCO, an old abandoned refinery town on a ghost of a river. Your house will be squatted and then razed. Damn. Oh, we've got like Mind Palace shit going on. Duck. Pops Pierre. Blue. Blue is a vague memory. You don't remember Blue, only the things he left behind. Photographs, cologne, tools, the name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. Your grandfather, Peter Pops Pierre Melancon. He passed away when you were a teenager. He seemed to court controversy, though as a child you never understood why. An old friend of your mum's, your memory here is scattered and vague. What the fuck? Driver. Motorcycle. Whoops. A disused motorcycle with extensive rust and wear. A disintegrating crab net. Blue taught your mum how to make these, and your mum taught you. In the summers, you'd bike to the suction before sunrise, tie chicken next to a net, submerge it, and nurse your coffee while waiting for a bite. Can I have a look in the kitchen? Truck was your grandfather's. You remember riding in his lap when he let you steer, the dead wasps that collected behind the seat, the smell of grease, whiskey, and nicotine. You and Blake would drive the truck to New Orleans on the weekends, no AC, windows down. The rattling chassis was deafening going 75 on Interstate 10. Million has been slowly repairing the vehicle since your mum's death. Your Million. Container. Your mum kept all her gear in a plastic container strapped behind the cab of the truck. Boots, waders, flashlights, tackle, first aid kit, etc. Million sits in her characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Her carapace has taken on the rusty and weather-worn quality of the rest of the machinery in the yard. You recall the night that your mum showed up with her. You and Blake stayed up past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mass was slumped on the floor as you wrote the routing procedure. You wonder if her memories hide behind her constellation of eyes. If such memories, sorry. The robot regards you casually. What up? Okay, you're awake. Couldn't sleep. Catherine used to say the sound of the refinery helped to pacify you. Perhaps that's no longer true. In any case, I'm certain I was no help. She gestures towards the motorcycle at the end of the carport. I was turning over the engine on that bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy, but they're in good shape now. All I need is a fuse, and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. I heard the phone ringing, but I had my hands full. Expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother is usually the one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went off to. I wonder where he could be. Likely at the bar or bookstore. The gas station just up the road has them, but you may have to persuade Troy to let you in. Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. From what little I know, I gather she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. I sense that many people would like to acquire that data. I am unaware of where she has hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows its whereabouts. Who's this client? I haven't a clue. These aren't things she discussed with me. As the cancer spread, she became more guarded with her research. I took our knowledge for granted. Your mother had a lot to teach, but she wasn't always the easiest person to get along with. Who would want to see it? Your mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others had forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. Interesting. We some more Mind Palace shit with that information. Million was... That sounds cooler. Fugitive. Once a fugitive, now just a relic. She spends hours in stasis beneath the house, just like any discarded thing would. She guarded the perimeter of the aluminum refinery in Gramercy. One day she ran away. You don't know why. Alright. Your mum was conducting research for a client in Fat City. Client. Okay, I quite like this. Little spider web. We can go in the attic. Laundry. Ooh, peels. Painkillers. Alright. Microwave. You've discovered so many dead cockroaches in this microwave over the year that it's discouraged you from using it. For several months, a dead baby roach was stuck between the clock's display and the protective screen, blocking the hour. Blake finally shook the microwave aggressively enough that the roach fell into the guts of the machine. Ugh. Ugh. Jesus. You're always frightened by the laundry room. It does look a bit spooky. Used to be so much clutter up here. You imagine your mum gave it away as the end approached. Bleak. Trying to find a phone. Very religious family. I haven't seen one. I don't. Is there one in here? Am I stupid? Whatever. Let's head out. Paddy PI. The turtle. He called from the trash can. Don't touch him. He's dirty. No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. They live in water. Trash water's not clean. Just let me stare a little longer. It was pretty. Yeah, just look at it. You don't have to touch. You can look at a turtle. Private investigators. They snoop for yoop. The snowball stand is closed for the winter. Oh, that's what that is. We don't appear to be able to go in. The lights are on. Knock, knock, knock. Go to a tavern, home, or a discount dime. Oh, it's the gas station. Okay. Film crew is setting up along River Road. Several floodlights illuminate a gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. Oh my god, it's True Detective. As you near the set, a small energetic man jumps from his chair. Attention, dumbass. Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? What are you filming? Detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Good name. Is this like a murder scene? Keep it up and it will be. You know what? Wait a second. You from around here? Yep. We do some cultural expertise. We're filming a bio cop drama and all these knuckleheads are from LA. An actor on set turns towards the director. Oh, that's quite nice. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas. That's right, Noah, I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy bought a boutique ranch outside Austin. That'll make you a cowboy hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. Director draws his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. This is our chance to get into the showbiz, baby. Help us out, will you? The script needs some work. What do you say? Sure. He's so mean. Bye. I need to become a celebrity. Hey Noah, go over here. 1 second. Whoop. Go over here so you can learn something from this stupid redneck. Actor Smolders. I'm a redneck. Fine, Noah, you're a redneck, a real son of a bitch kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hayseed than you, so just take a knee. Alright, anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain, a bad apple, a lowlife? Bad daddy. I mean, it's... Sure. You nod solemnly. That's pretty dry. Jive, pretty seedy. I can work with that. One more thing. What's a more regional way of saying to murder, to kill? Slather them with the oyster-flavored peanut butter. I don't want to do the ... one. I want to seem confident. It's not slay. Send them home with the roosters. You maintain severe eye contact. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sounds raw. Sounds real. Remember it. Home with the roosters. Well, I'm satisfied. The bad daddy sent another poor bastard home with the roosters. Do they actually talk like this? I'm gonna have a little sip. I may start talking like this. I seriously have to repeat this. That's how real people speak. That's how people talk outside Silver Lake, you understand? Real people are out there seeing weird, gross shit all the time, like Bad Daddy with his roosters. Memorize that line because that line is gonna win me a Golden Globe. Is that something to aim for? I'm pretty good at swords and talent, aren't I? I always had a knack for it. I guess I owe you one. If you ever need anything, talk to somebody else on set. Just don't bother me. I'm busy. Get lost. Alright. Gas station. Knock, knock, knock. Well, well, well. Look who's back. Oh my god. Carnival. Forget you beside the right. It's a whole new song and everything. Even brought your little doll. I got my monkey with me. We're all having a stare off. That's cute. I'm back because my mum died. Try and make him feel bad. You're not that stupid, are you, Catherine? She too valuable. They'd never let her die. If anything, she'd probably be vacationing on a hard drive somewhere. What? Trolling? You're so damn sensitive, so I can't say nothing around you. Your mum was excavating all along the rim of the lake. She used to pay me to help from time to time. Matter of fact, she needed somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with S.H.I.E.L.D. snooping around. Oh my god, is this Marvel? S.H.I.E.L.D. from Marvel? Chris has made me real? I dried my hair, Chris. It's embarrassing. Seen some weird shit out in these songs with Catherine. What kind of shit? You misspelled NORCO? I didn't misspell anything. It's the name of the game. How dare you? I won't bother telling you about it. It might hurt your brain. This ain't story time. Not letting you in on this gas station. Goddamn company that runs this dumb dimmy doity. They swamped me with an ATM machine for speaking. What? Ain't let nobody through till I get an apology. That sucks. Don't patronize me with your weak pity. If you really want to get through, give me some of them pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. I could fight him. I could have a bit of a fight. I don't want to fight you. Shuffle off then. I can get you some pills. Butter. Apples. That's where I came from, right? Troy? Troy knows your family. He was buying pills from Blake and occasionally helping your mum with her research. Conducting research by the lake. S.H.I.E.L.D. is an oil refinery. S.H.I.E.L.D. Gulf South is a regional subsidiary of Transnational Oil Empire. Holds a large share of leases in the Gulf of Mexico and refines crude oil right here in NORCO. See? Chemical annex sits on the other side of town from the refinery and produces the feedstock for plastic consumer products. S.H.I.E.L.D. owns half the town. S.H.I.E.L.D. Alright. Let's go, Can I just pick up these pills? This would be incredibly easy quest if I can just pick up these pills. That's not where I want to go. Kitchen. Alright, backyard and then into the kitchen. Pills. You pocket your mum's pills. I'm quite quickly becoming... Actually, I could just do this. Oh my god, I have an inventory. Whoops. You see that, right? Norco. This is like my house, right? Yeah. Discount dimes. Give me them pills. Only way you're getting through. Yeah, smart move. I'll let you cross the picket line this time, punk. Kiosk. Price scanner. Yozers. Oh, we don't have any money. That might be an issue. Dusty bags of dog food line the shelf. Protein bars, bubblegum, breath mints, taffy. How was your walk, Chris? Did you have a good time? Siggies? Immaculately stocked. Fuses hang on the shelf. Alright. Grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. To use an item in your inventory, drag the item from the inventory. That makes sense. When it won't let me shoplift. You scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. Okay. The disembodied illuminated head of the kiosk levitates silently on the browser tab. Good evening. How may I help you? Thank you for your inquiry. I'm forwarding it to Prelude & Sons LLC. Decline to respond to your inquiry. I'm good. Actually, no. What happens if I do ask if you're in this place? I'm Discountware, a distributed cloud-based operating system for American Discount Southeast Incorporated, semantic version number 16.3.3. Owner of this franchise is Prelude & Sons LLC. Discountware is licensed to Prelude & Sons LLC via the Standard American Discount Southeast Incorporated licensing agreement. Why'd Troy get fired? Prides itself on an outstanding mentorship and jobs training program. American Discount Southeast Incorporated works to ensure that each franchise location provides opportunities for career growth. In American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations, we leverage automation and machine learning technologies to enhance the lives of all employees. To apply for a position at any American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location, please visit American SE-ADSC today. Visualize job. I proudly perform this routine maintenance operations and procedures of 227 American Discount Incorporated franchise locations across the Southeast region. American Discount Southeast Incorporated is a model company awarded for excellence in business and community service. Thank you for inquiring about American Discount Southeast Incorporated. Okay, we got some fuses. Let's go. You got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around town until I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at soppy paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look for him. Sure. Have to be driven around by a robot? It's pretty cool. The sky bleeds a color you knew as a child. Airline highway passes beneath your feet. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. Million shouts over the wind. The bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visits. Something like around town. Shield has been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it to be unpermitted Shield activity. She was unable to find any evidence of it, however it's clear that she found something during that investigation. How likely is it that her investigation gave her cancer? I don't know, perhaps you do. How would I know? I never trust what Blake says. In any event, something drew her to the lake in the months before her death. How have you been? I'm always the same. Always the same. Is that bad or good? Whichever you prefer. Sounds zen. Spends much time at Sarpy paper X, I should check there. How's he been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behaviour troubled Catherine deeply. He was beginning to remind her of her grandfather. After he was expelled from Destrahan, he began running drugs into the parish. He made himself many enemies. He put those things behind him after her illness, but now that she's gone, I'm uncertain what to expect. This place can ruin people. ... I won't apologize for leaving. No one is asking you to, Kay. Oh man, I feel bad about leaving. Never apologize for anything, ever. Your mum was conducting research in the lake. Investigating reports of unpermitted shield construction. While there, she saw something. Reports of construction, no evidence of it, nor who might be behind it. Mum saw something in the lake. Maybe that spaceship. Oh, we're just like chilling. This is a weird way to animate the parallax, right? Like, you should have it animate the left-hand side. The city makes sense to just not be moving. I don't know, maybe I'm being too picky. We can go to Sorby Books. Is the tavern the place this linked? Wait, not this. This links to Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after the shifts. Its closed, should be open later in the evening. Oh, there's like a time-based mechanics and shit. Sprawling shield industrial complex. Long ago, it's a plantation land, cheap and abundant. The evil has been defeated. Nah, it'll come back. Just when they bring out a couple new characters. So maybe like a year? I don't know. Or if this game turns out to be bad, maybe it'll come back in 10 minutes. Who knows? How you doing, Cause? The refining brewing stage is slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became neighbors of this machine. Thus the deception of IPL. How did that go? Is that the one that's really painful, or is that the other one? Am I thinking of something else? Carbon and alloy and stainless steel. Among the columns sit the catalytic cracking until that rocked the town. Oh, it's the laser one. Oh, okay. It's not that bad then. The web work crosses high and low, over and under traffic and water and concrete, like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. Everywhere, metal halide probing the river's expanse, coding patterns of warm sodium and cold LEDs, winking, thinking, knowing. Something has to decipher in all that NORCO light. I remember Blue. You only think that you do. When he died, I'd have heard it too. Damn, let's go to the bookshop. Dog. A stocky pip. Jesus. Watches the horizon with neutral demeanor. Pet the dog! As you reach down to pet the dog, she slowly shows her teeth and growls softly. Pet the dog! Why wouldn't you let me pet the dog? I would keep going. That would not deter me. Anyway. What's up with your dog, man? Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. Where's this dog come from? Oh, it's not your dog. Not sure, she's been sitting here for a while. You seen her eyes? Them eyes or something, bruh. This music is pretty nice. A young man leans against his station wagon while scrolling idly on his phone, his silhouette darkened by the fluorescent glare of the payday lender's sign. Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. Hate it. Sucks. Yeah. Bookshop with like a gated door. Can I not do anything with cash? Oh, whatever. Your mum used to come here to dig through the stacks among the heaps of used romance novel and western. She always managed to find some occult artifact. I should try Windswept demo. I ain't about demos. If I played demos, there's like 7 game demos I want to play on stream. I'm waiting for the full game to come out for all of them. It's really annoying. The owner is also the landlord. You imagine that the only way he manages to keep a place like this running. Over the years, they've experimented with other revenue-generating schemes. Next fest stream. I could do it. I don't know. I just want to play the full game, and it I don't want to play it, and I play a demo, and then I get bored of the game, and then I don't want to play the full one. I'd rather just have the whole thing going. It's the same reason I'm not playing Undertale 2. Then they tried selling vape cartridges, then Kratom, anime wall scrolls, LSU yard ornaments. I remember seeing online they were trying to provide acupuncture. Have I played Midnight Suns? Is that the Marvel one? I've heard it's good. I'm not a huge fan of like XCOM type. Yeah, Marvel XCOM. I'm not a massive fan of XCOM type games, but I have heard it's quite simple. Like a simplified version, so I might enjoy it. I'll have a look. Hope they did Venom well. Yeah, I think it's like Venom. There's like symbiote. There's a few different symbiote enemies. I think a symbiote version of character. Oh, I don't know. I probably will check it out at some point. I should put it on my wishlist actually to keep an eye out when it goes on sale. I assume it's on Steam. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim and cluttered bookshop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend Erica waiting behind the counter to greet you. Okay. And Million, when did you get back into town? I've been in NORCO for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering. That's suspicious. Want to try the Guardians game? Everyone says it's quite good. I don't even know what kind of... I'm assuming it's like an action-y type game. I haven't looked into it at all. I just remember someone saying it's actually better written than you'd think for a video game based on Marvel stuff. It doesn't like lean into quippy text, apparently. You're looking rugged these days, old friend. Heard you ran into Troy. I was keeping up with your travels online, but I haven't seen you post in a while. I have so much to tell you. I can only imagine. Would love to grab a drink. For what it's worth, things have been eventful around here as well. Floods, fires, gunfights. Out in the lake. Rarely a dull moment. And of course, your mum was always in the mix. My mum sounds pretty cool, actually. She never slept. I'd be driving in late from the city and swear to God I'd see her alongside an airline. She'd have a headlamp on, dredging trash out of the borrowed ditch. Borrowed ditch? Up until the very end, she never let her illness stop her. I'll miss the hell out of that woman. Same. You and your brother have been living in my heart since I heard the news. I knew you weren't always on best times with your mum, but she loved and admired you. She talked about you constantly. I think it used to make Blake upset. He felt like you were the favourite. Yeah. Bit of a weird laugh. Shouldn't make fun of people's laughs, but that was... whatever. Catherine did always say you reminded her of herself. It didn't always sound like a compliment. Have you seen Blake lately? Solo X-Men game. What are they doing? They're making... Insomniac are making a Wolverine game, aren't they? I haven't heard anything about it in ages, but they announced they were going to make one. You don't care about just Wolverine? Look, if you're getting solo X-Men stuff, what else are they going to do? Because he's the only popular one. I want a good... what's it called? Ultimate Alliance? I want a good sequel to Ultimate Alliance. I love those games. Solo isn't... oh, like it's just about the X-Men. That would be cool. I mean, they could do it if they did it like visually, like a bit cel-shaded, like the... as much as I didn't think the animation was that great in whatever the fuck it's called, 97 or whatever. I think that kind of stuff could work good in a video game. Like make it cel-shaded, just an X-Men story. Just make Marvel Ultimate Alliance but with just X-Men. That'd be cool. Hasn't been around the house? He has not. Headed to Floodgate Tavern when I last saw him. Yeah, but when did you last... you saw him yesterday. He hasn't been at Floodgate Tavern the whole time, surely. Or he may have gotten wasted. Wasted? Yeah, well, I want a new game, of course. I want a brand new... I want all the like new X-Men characters in it. I'm bored of all the same X-Men characters and everything. I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple of times. Did he know you were coming? He never mentioned it. That's a good point. Thought I'd surprise him. I'm sure he'll be relieved to see he's been resisting help, but he needs it. Yeah, armor would be sick. Hear from him, I'll tell him to find you. Crouton? What a name. Oh wow, Crouton usually bites strangers. He must like you. What the fuck's that all about? He seems to be getting a little excited. I've never seen a cat purr this hard. Maybe you choose to slow down. What's happening with the cat? No, really, stop touching the cat. Crouton, I'm gonna make this cat explode. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened to the cat? God damn it, I told you to stop fucking with the cat. You grabbed the phone case from the counter. We can't. Overworld's blocked. We're not allowed. I love you. I know you're going through a hard time, but I'm a little bit so you kept messing with the cat. Just give me some space. Oh, what? Fuck off. I didn't fucking do that. How was I supposed to know the cat was going to fucking blast off? Scan the titles. Cause would like a team with Cyclops, Storm, Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Armor, Emma Frost, Iceman, Beast, Rogue, Gambit. Yeah. As much as it pains me to say, I cannot imagine any X-Men game coming out that doesn't have Deadpool on the team. Which sucks. But that's a pretty good team. They wouldn't do it, they fucking would. I bet anything they would do that. I think because like I did read. I mean, it's an article, so take it with a pinch of salt. But like, I vaguely remember reading an article that was about like the next Deadpool movie is going to be like basically they're going to make an X-Men movie with Deadpool in it or something. I don't know. Maybe I should look that back up. I remember reading it and being like, I'm just so not interested in any of this. So I didn't really take a lot of it in, but it could have just been a chat with someone. You pick up the slim self-published paperbacks. Self-published. Disgusting. Another dark and lonely spent in this cavern of despair, hidden from the daylight. Blackout curtains are all that deter my eternal death. I thought being a vampire would be sexy, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. I look pathetic. Blood tastes like bong water. Didn't think it'd be like this. No, it doesn't. Blood tastes like iron. Blood tastes nice. You're fucking weird. What shit book? Carbon copy of a document authored by the St. Charles Parish Planning Committee. The document outlines the parish's intentions to secure a roadway through a 90-metre stretch of the Shield Industrial Complex. This easement will allow the descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. The grave sites are currently surrounded on all sides by the refinery. Damn. Which Pokemon will each X-Men have? I'm not equipped with enough Pokemon knowledge to know which Pokemon each X-Men would have. I mean, Nightcrawler would have like an Abra or some shit that just pieces out. That's the only one I can think of. Mentions this to Erica. He was headed to Floodgate Tavern. Alright. Well, I guess that stuff's just kind of reminding you of shit. We're leaving. I do hope Erica is correct and that Blake's absence is due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leaves me with a sense that something is wrong. Do you feel it too? Does something feel strange to you? Maybe. Catherine. Emma Frost would have a jinx. I'm telling you that right now. What brings you here tonight? I want a record for my children. I don't want to leave my kids alone. They may still need me. You're referred by Mr. Richard? Duck. That's what everyone calls him. Dick Duck? Yes, Duck. We followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? Oh my god, is Catherine the robot? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let us begin with a simple exercise. I'd like to talk of your earliest memories. It's of pine trees, yes? That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete and cracked the driveway. Concrete broke into pieces. They made your father upset. He'd see them and frown, but he'd remain silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck, dissatisfied. I wouldn't say a word. Speaking those moments made you a fool in his mind. Your father's house was safe. I wish I could have stayed, but he wouldn't have it. And that's why you married Blue. Yes, to have somewhere to go. That's an upsetting reason to marry someone. We bought our little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? That was a difficult night for you. Didn't feel real. Where was Blue? He sat at the window all night. The east-facing window, yes. When you stood over him to apologize, you saw the flare stack of the refinery in his eyes. That's right. Not entirely sure what I was doing that for. I'm guessing keeping some memories and deleting others, but I don't want to just have a memory of some dude sat by a window. It's boring. How was it after that, the time before he died? We circled each other in wide orbits. I'd hide at the center of the house, nursing Kay, and only leave when I heard him step out. He'd sleep on the couch or next to her crib. He'd sing in her old Cajun lullabies, pet her head, whisper to her about his life. And then there was the explosion. When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. We went to identify his body on a Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the streetlights, the police scattered through the East Bank. I carried Kay in a blanket. She never cried. Is this supposed to be reminiscent of a face? Because it does kind of look like the previous eye. I mean, I'm saving all of it. Tell me about this man. I would see him from time to time around NORCO. This was many years back, but several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes, could be it. So the robot did leave. What was your first encounter with Million? She came to me in the parking lot. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. I stared for a long time into her constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless. I welcomed any trouble I could find. I mean, that's just creepy. Get rid of that. A Million seems cool. What is the significance of this image? I don't know what it is. I'm trying to find out. It's a sphere. It followed me in the lake. Recently, a few weeks ago. This is where Mr. Richard's branch factors into your biography. Duck's version escaped, a hard fork and extremely rare instance, and grew into some kind of monster. It began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. Yes, I think it has something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. But so long as it pays, I don't care, I can use the money. Seems this is the last control point that you submitted. Would you like to include any additional thoughts or memories, anything not included on the intake form? Oh, is this... I'm deleting stuff that I'm not going to pass on to my son, I guess. I will now begin disconnecting the sensors. A slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal. No cause for alarm. Thank you for your patience, Miss Madeira. Ooh. It was me. No idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. My eyes are just playing tricks on me. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of a versioning session. Should I contact our on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well. Madeira. First name Catherine. Madeira? Like the cake? Your hard drive is fully synced. You've chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking services and is provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs. Oh, that's the app. Welcome to the Oxnard My Direct Medical Portal. Don't share this with anyone. Online bidding. Whoop. Online bidding notifications via SMS. Bill for 1,563. Jesus. Outstanding balance of 15,000. So I paid off like... Oh no, it went up. I didn't pay off nothing. Been a while, Duck Tuong. How's the weather? They have me on chemo. Don't have long myself. They got me carrying around a tank. Blue's waiting for us. Don't doubt that for a minute. Praise the glory of God. Something on your mind? Don't want to raise your blood pressure? Super contacted me. Don't mess around with Super. That thing's got no soul. Like to ruin all it touches. I need the money. They don't take money where we're going. Can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left them a little bit with how he went, but I was a fool. Don't worry yourself in the end. Find peace. No peace for me. Don't get mixed up with that thing. I'll tell you now, it won't go how you want it. Where you went, Ma? I'm out, I'm fine. Had to drop something off at your parents. Been gone a while. Had to make a couple of stops. I'm okay, I promise. Have you heard from your sister? She said she's okay. Where is she? She didn't say. Where did my pills go? Oh my god. How'd it go? We'll call. He came back. I'll be home soon. Calling Uncle Chip. Can you come to the living room, please? Something's happened. I'll be fine. I love you. My nerd. Love you, Ma. Please text when you can. I'm fine. Where are you? Arizona? Don't know where. Still in Arizona? New Mexico? Be careful. It doesn't seem safe to be there right now. Call when you can. Getting worried. Kay. Blake says he hasn't heard from you. Put me on another round of chemo. Would love to hear from you. Cool. My lord, that's depressing. It says here I need to go to the Curious Duck. Me contact a Curious Duck. The Curious Duck is the nearest rendezvous for your location. More information reach you there. Receive orientation from Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. Dollar Quack earned 0.032. Oh, so it's like earning Bitcoin. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Hoot. Oh, that's the phone case. So we got $10. Perdido Street. Interstate Expressway traces a scar down Caliborn Avenue from east to west. East? Cuts through the Treme, and the 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. Let us still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the industrial canal, the mouldering strip malls, the narrowed expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl the black marble waves. East through Mississippi in the winter weeknight darkness and onward to Florida where it terminates. West. Suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is the concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line that gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo crowns the spire above the overpass, silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to NORCO. The uncanny smile of personal injury lawyer Martin Smart hangs above Interstate 10. His eternally coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood-red tie catches the eyes of drivers speeding east, just a click away. Bing, 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 bing. It's taking forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet? No, where is it? Puppet show. They always start late. I told them I'd help load the gear, so I'm stuck here until it's over. My stomach's gonna eat itself. A newly refined Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turn Charity Hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. A makeshift puppet theatre. The curtains are closed. Maybe I'll come by later. City Hall. Do we want to go? We don't really want to go to City Hall, do we? The figure sits at a desk overlooking Duncan Plaza in the deepening winter night. Oh man, reading Duncan just made me really want a donut. That's bad. He watches figures of cool front animate the tops of oak trees in the park. He watched. Oh shit. Oh, it's not going to come back. Oh, I missed a paragraph. That's annoying. Oh, there's someone. A skater. Man holding a skateboard scrolls on his phone. How you doing? Beautiful night, huh? What are you doing here so late? Skating the steps. Come out most evenings, no one bothers you, plus you see a different side of the place. How so? People pass through this building at night you'd never expect. What do they call themselves? The Gregs? Garys? No idea. The kids that squat at the Promenade Mall, they're obsessed with Kenneth. John? Probably wouldn't mean much to you, but anyway, I see them come in and out of City Hall almost every night. I know it's them because my buddy Bruce got wrapped up in that stuff. Before you get initiated, they make you wear these goofy red polo shirts. Once you're a full Greg, Gary, whatever, you get to wear the blue polo shirt. Sounds like a joke, but I don't think they realize it. That's the kind of stuff I see around here at night. What are they doing here? I wish I knew. Armed security guards greet Catherine as she enters the building. He sits on a wooden stool next to a walk-through metal detector. Good evening. Badge, please. There are no council meetings scheduled for this evening. You'll need an employee ID badge to enter. I hear strange people come through here at night. Squatters in polo shirts. I don't get paid to answer questions. You're a bit of a bitch. Go to the French Quarter. It's a Santa. Googles. What? How's your night, ma'am? Sorry to hear it. You wouldn't have any change to spare, would you? Sure. What I've got is $1. Really appreciate that. Change has been hard to come by this evening. Didn't know he'd be head-to-head with a sketchy Santa. His sign says he's raising money for veterans. Last night it was for leukemia. Night before that it was for something else. I respect the grift, but he stole our corner. You should confront him. We did. He tried to kill us. Oh my god. With a knife. It was dull, so it just bruised a little. That's terrifying. Doesn't hurt as long as I'm drunk, so thanks for the dollar, lady. Thanks for the pain relief. A hot dog vendor. Oh, I could really go for a hot dog. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. I think I'm just hungry. Flannel ass. Flannel ass. Oh, hey, hi. He watches Catherine with a silent grin. I'm Flannel ass. And these are my vague meat hot dogs. Would you like one? Yes, please. I'm hungry. I'm dying anyway. Really? Oh, this isn't good. He's surprised. Been a while since I got some business. Been a little slow. Haven't ordered new dogs in a while. Old dogs? How old? YX2D. That's nearly a decade ago. Oh, I'd still eat one. Aged hot dog. That's like a delicacy, right? And that is why Marie Laveau opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royal Street. That's not scary at all. I paid for a ghost tour. If we're just going to walk around looking at t-shirt shops, I want my damn money back. What kind of tour guide are you? Technically, I'm not one. My roommate is. Where is he? Long story. I came all the way because his website said it'd be fun. I'm having an alright time. The city was supposed to be enchanting. Anyone trying to score some Molly? I hate New Orleans. How you doing, Stabby Santa? Well, ho ho ho. His eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets. His mouth twists into a smile. How are you, dear? Got $1 to spare? Help spread some Christmas cheer? I gave my last dollar away. Oh my god, he's gonna stab me. That dollar was for me. Okay, he's not gonna stab me, but... Oh, I'm supposed to go to the Curious Duck. This is the place. Door's locked. Well... No, I don't. That's the case packet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you can't, like, do anything on it. Order a ride. Eagle Wholesale. Or downtown. I really like this map. Whatever, we can't do nothing. Is it really? You can't? Did she just... Did I blink or did... Oh, I just blinked. Oh. Of course. Can't really make time pass. We should probably like, ask someone about it, right? Curious Duck's door is locked. What's with the shop over here? I was told to come by, but the door's locked. Unless they know the secret knock. What's the secret knock? I can't say. Yes, you can. Don't be a bitch. It's urgent. I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of these hot dogs. $14! What if I send some business your way? Then I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. Alright. Losing control of the crowd. I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna send them to... Oh, I was gonna send them to the hot dog. Why don't you put it towards one of those delicious hot dogs a nice gentleman is selling? Talking about this guy right here. Hello! No way. Oh, that guy was really hungry. Oh shit, it's time. Crowd has arrived to watch the show. This is taking forever to start. I'm starving. My stomach's going to eat itself. Would you consider yourself an adventurous eater? If you'd like to live dangerously, there's a guy selling old hot dogs up the street. Sounds like a delicacy. I'll grab one after it's done. Show's getting started. Well, we gotta watch it because we've got to wait for him to go to the hot dog stand anyway. That's cool as hell. Gator fun, next exit cold drinks. Deep in this cypress hollow I hide. I mourn this evening, my last child has died. They hang hooks from the trees with chicken thighs. They shoot bullets in our heads behind our eyes. It is a curse that I am the last to survive. I was once captured by a fisherfool who called me his own. He walked me like a dog along the sinking streets. He fed me strange plants and deadly meats. He even covered me with blankets while I went to sleep. I left in the night of a monstrous flood. The fool was not rested a single night since. He stalks these bayous each night, hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine. Tonight I will shine my eyes at him. I have a request. Kill the shrimp-catching man who killed my children. Remove his head. Bring me his skull. Do this, and you may again leash me like a dog. Damn. That's pretty cool. Oh, what the hell? We're doing stuff. I'm a little boat. Probably go to the lips. Gotta explore, right? There's no way I can go down that tiny tunnel, is there? Okay, go to the lips, go to the lips. I'm gonna die. Go this way then. Oh, there's more lips. Been a long time since anyone down this bayou. We're all too frightened anymore. Biggest alligator to ever hunt this lake. She makes her den just across the way. She took my child from me. I buried him where I found him, near where she stay. I visit that site daily, hoping I might catch her. But she know better than to show her face. We'll want to cut out that big skull of hers. That'd be something worth bragging on. It'd be a roadside marvel. There'd be money to make. I see that rifle you holding. What you say? Fuck off. A solitary egret stands in the rush, undisturbed. I simultaneously would love and hate to do this in real life. I love the idea of it, but I think as soon as I saw any animal moving, I'd shit my pants. I was kind of obsessed with that TikTok of a dude just walking around the Everglades in bare feet for a while. A hand-painted cross and votive candles hide in the rushes along the bank. A bone-white oak tree towers above the display with a plaque nailed to its trunk that reads, "A monster that took you, promise I'll find your daddy, he love you, rest easy, child." A small assortment of sentimental objects are piled on the foot of the cross. Sift through them. A journal, 2 warlock to read, a set of playing cards, small figurines, a cell phone case. Slide the case into your pocket. Oh, so if you sit still... Oh! That's cool. Oops. Oop, wait, hey! I got a bit lost there. Let's go to these lips. Hello, fisher fool. You've trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you're trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man, the one who catches the small ones. Peel the flesh from his skull. Do this, and I'll be your dog again. I already knew that! Alright. Let's potter along over here. I think... No, it wasn't up. It was over here. It was down. Wait. Maybe it was? No, it was this way. An alligator hangs dead from a meat hook far into the limb of the cypress tree. Oh my god. Is this the shrimp man? I assumed it was earlier, but then it wouldn't let me shoot him, so... Maybe you need to talk to the alligator first. Hello again, stranger. Change your mind? Yup. I mean, no. Man, I shot him once and blew all the fucking skin off him. I just want my dog back. I don't think that's too, I don't think anyone can have a go at me for that. You did my bidding, fisher fool. Just like an obedient dog. Each day you held me captive, my patience strained. You'll not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. I relished the horror that struck the fisherfool's eyes. I first took one limb but left him alive. I made him crawl like a dog before he died. Nice one. crowd is discussing the show. I want to discuss the show. Guy from the puppet show. Guess he followed my food recommendation. I'm so hungry all of a sudden. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Thanks for the rec. I might get another one. Just wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom around here. Flannel ass. Thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal. You're supposed to teach me the knock. What the fuck? What do you mean? That's how everyone knocks. I was gonna say. Catherine knocks on the door and hears the stumble sound of it unlocking. That's a shit knock, mate. Oh shit. Are you the owner? Crouton? Are we gonna fuck up another cat? Fuck up the cat? Oh, well, let me. Don't touch my balls. Suppose you think you can come in here with your soft little hands and touch on my balls? Doesn't work like that, love. Now I gotta clean off the smudges. You've been eating french fries, greasy hands. I haven't eaten nothing. What the fuck are you talking about? Nasty. You must be one of them super duck people, always coming around here looking at their cell phones. Greasy hands, terrible. Yep, Sarah should come here. Yeah? Yes, ma'am. Something not right about you? You a drughead? It is, just calm down. You made it. Dallas will tell you what's what. Go talk to Dallas. I called him when I heard you trying to break into the place. Hell of a racket you were making. Jiggling on the handle like you could get hold of it. But you couldn't get hold of it. Now I see, right. Dallas will be right out front. Don't got time to be babysitting you. Now I've got to clean up all these stains over my balls. You can check your shoes before you came in. They're clean. I know that's a lie. Damn. One other thing, that gemstone you got hanging around your neck, that thing ain't real. I know. Trashy. You a fucking bitch. Let me fuck your cat up. I want to turn into a rocket. Unopened merchandise boxes are pushed into a corner of the room. Mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls and tribal figurines clutter the display case. Plastic simulacra of ceremonial masks hanging on the wall. Odd jumble of Mardi Gras beads and other trinkets. She said he was going to be outside, right? Overpriced selection of travel guides, cookbooks, and haunted histories of New Orleans fills the shelf. I feel like people are going to have a go at me for pronouncing New Orleans, but it's fun. Why are you still here? Alright, look at him. Are you Dallas? You're Dallas. Nice mustache. Guessing you're Catherine. That's right. Racy debriefed you? Was that a debriefing? Casts his gaze into the sky and back to Catherine. A bitch. Quack Job should have a trinket with the information we need. No reason to stand around. You been on Quack Job long? Been doing this since before there was an app, but Super says use the app. I'll use the app. Makes no difference to me. What's Super Duck? It's an intelligence of some kind. I don't know its purpose. I don't know why it exists. None of that. There are nodes all over the region, points where you can speak with Super Duck directly. These are all things Rosie should have told you. Not surprised she didn't. Tell me about Rosie. There are a dozen or so rendezvous points in addition to the nodes. Rosie's shop is one of them. She must be making good money offering her place to the network, probably the only reason she keeps it going. Doubt she sold merchandise in years and locks the doors to discourage customers. Guess you could call it a front. I'm ready. Me too. Check the out. Let's get moving. Oh, I can change my phone case as well. Nice. Dallas is in my party. Hey, we got 0.14 of a duck. Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supply in Fat City. We've got to go to Fat City. Oh, we got paid, so we've got a bit of cash. Nice. Biggest node in the network is inside this building. How'd you get involved? It's all used to happen on Craigslist, posts showing up the strangest things. I was busting tables uptown, couldn't swing rent, had kid to feed, but responding to the listings. Makes sense. First one I ever did was steal a hard drive, broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. People there were just like me. Didn't know shit, they were just there because of a post, just like I was. The house wasn't theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. We met the rendezvous point, now what? Check your phone. Quack the app. Or I have the info. Oh, we received the orientation from inside. Galvanized steel door to the supply warehouse is half open. Doors are locked, office is closed. Steady beat of traffic lights along the causeway. What? What? Hey, we finished Act 1. Act 2, that makes sense. Refinery eyes. Eric had said Blake went to Floodgate Tavern yesterday evening. Let's pass by on the way home and see what information we can gather. Monkey. Let's go to the pub. Already knew that. Oh, it's open now. Cool. As Private Detective Brett LeBlanc saying at the end of the bar, he's an unpredictable character, but we may benefit from speaking to him. Why are you looking at me like that? I still got chili on my face? Mind map updated. The LCD pulse of the evening news makes pale shadows across the bar. An image of a man with a long grey beard hangs over the news anchor's shoulder. Another pipeline explosion has left residents of Lois and Charles Parish shaken. Shield officials have determined that the source of the explosion was due to a botched attempt by oil pirates to divert the flow of oil into a stolen barge. A man familiar to local law enforcement known only as Lucky was among the pirates. Shield officials say he is believed to be hiding in the Batir Woods along the east bank between Kenner and LaPlace. Residents are asked to call Crime Stoppers with any information. No. Wasted guy. A man lies face down in the bar, surrounded by empty bottles. Why are you touching my partner? My partner? Partner? Why are you touching my partner? Like partner? It's like a young Gene Hackman. Keith. Don't see how anyone can believe the crap the media's been putting out these days. It's all lies meant to divide working people. See for yourself. He gestures to the TV. Why are you making your website, Keith? To set the record straight? You know that's right. Evening, folks. Gonna get you started. Do you know Blake? Yeah, I know Blake. He hasn't come around in weeks, not since he ripped me off. I wish I could say that was the first time. Someone said Blake came in last night. He'd be a fool to show up here after what he did. What'd he do? I let him catch some sleep right here behind the bar after the last call, and wouldn't you know the boy walked off with the register. Yeah, you're not supposed to leave money in the register. Dumbass. I knew he'd be getting himself all messed up on drugs, so I was trying to give the kid a chance. Get some shows around the place. Done with him now. Done with him. Yeah, fair enough. Wasn't there something else? Nope. So yeah, long enough, you never know who might pass through. Hey Gus, look at this dynamic duo. Not sure I've seen him before today. Sure Gus, that filthy one right there, that's Kate Madeira's oldest, the other one's her robot. Put on my leg. That's Kay, Blue's baby. Come on now. What the turnarounds with Blue? Good man. Great man. Had some stories. How come his kids come out like they did? Look how this one's dressed. And she's headed to the job site, or the circus. Blue passed before his time is why them kids don't dress right. Blue knew how to dress. You're right about that one, Keith. Sad the way the kids turned out. Forget. I'm right here. You two are lucky to be stumbling in while I'm sitting here in the company of a top-rated professional sleuth. I happen to have a bit of information. Alright. Do things in my own time, you understand? Whining ain't gonna make this go no quicker. What he means to say is you don't do nothing but sit around here and drink. My ass. I'm the hardest working flatfoot you can find. Me. LeBlanc, please. Time is of the essence. Cool your heels. I'm getting to it. Now I see why Kate kicked you in the teeth. That is not correct. Save your battery life. I'm just playing with you. Tell you what, why don't you get me a drink so we can talk? Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't even know how much money. Need a beer for your boy. Another sap buying that lowlife a drink. We must be sure to gather all the information we can from LeBlanc. Yeah, you're right. You ain't gonna tell me that. A fugitive oil pirate hiding in the Mississippi River Butcher Woods. Private investigator Brett LeBanc. Your brother never ended up at the tavern. Yeah, alright. I think this is just I should stop checking it. It's just for reminders. Might need you to buy me a little snack too. Oh, I could do with a little snack. Seeing as my wallet's all the way out in the car, but that's enough to get us going. So alright, where do I even start? Your mum ever told you about me? Nah. I mean, shit. She must have said something. A hard-nosed detective, charming and mysterious. Give it up, Brett. Alright. I'm sure I came up. The problem is you got a piss-poor memory. Us investigators, we got to burp, keep our memory sharp. So while you don't know me, I know a lot about you. I grew up in this town, you understand. My cousin Susie's ex-husband knew your daddy when he was still at the plant. Catherine, she was a few grades above me in Sacred Heart, knew us since I was a boy. Everyone around here knows everybody. She was always getting herself into trouble, always drawing attention to herself. People would say she was just kin to Jesus. What? Old man lived behind Lupe's would say that. Talking about Paw. Yeah, Paw. Been years since I thought about him. A lot you could say about Paw. He'd whisper some bullshit and get everybody repeating it. It wasn't all bullshit. Saying a coon-ass like me, a child of Christ, you know that's bullshit. We all Christ's children. Not like that, Gus. You know what I mean, like literally. What? This was years ago, long before Blue died. Papa told me a family of Cajuns came from Jesus. Saint Catherine had, how you say it, like Jesus blood. Got it from her daddy's daddy, and so on, all the way back to the old world. Like in that movie, the one with the volleyball. That ain't the right movie, it's the one with the priests and stuff. Hell, I don't know, I don't watch movies. Because some of it's likely to be true. You believe any old shit, Keith, no disrespect. Catherine never noticed she was off on her own planet, wild as she was. Papa never wanted to be seen. He was watching Catherine, but she weren't watching him. Blue wouldn't let no man like that near her anyhow. Got a point there? It'd be foolish to get in Catherine's way. Where she went, trouble followed. I admired her and she admired me. I'll compliment you, I guess. Anyone knows but him, I'll piss on you. Or sees him. You've always been jealous of my looks. Or smells him. Now I know you're full of it. I sprayed this whole suit down in cologne just this morning. Don't mind Gus, I've always been the handsome one and he gets jealous. Made me forget what I wanted to tell you. Oh, that's right, your house is out there near the fence line. Well, that's right behind my place of business. I got a window, looks out on the yard more or less. But this is a pretty long story, and like I was saying, I got Morley with me. And you want us to buy you another drink. That's a real generous offer. Unbelievable. I'm a little bit worried. He just called himself something really rude. An old man in NORCO named Papa has delusions about your mum. He believed her to be a descendant of Jesus Christ by way of Caucasian ancestry. I guess it can also be used as kind of summing up the conversation you just had, but what's it going to be this time? LeBlanc wants another. He'll bleed you dry. I mean, I don't currently have like a way of knowing how much money I've got, so I don't really care. This is the cheap stuff. Ain't complaining or nothing, just making an observation. Tastes like dog piss. How do you know what dog piss tastes like? This really important information I'm trying to share here. Valuable, you might say. You buy me the cheapest beer in the house. A little rude, maybe. That's okay, ain't no problem. Isn't it? That's what I want to tell you. My office window looks out to your mum's yard. I'm always keeping an eye on the street. A little ways back, right after Catherine passed, I was looking out there on the street like I do, and I seen those shield security types leaving the house. They were carrying a box. Shield security leaving Catherine's house with a box? That's what I'm saying. They were walking out the front door with a box, casual as can be. Where the hell were you? Are you some kind of security robot? Why didn't you stop them? I was busy. Who cares with what? When are you ever busy with anything? All the time. I can hardly get a minute to relax. What were you doing? You see those people breaking into a home. You're always coming about bragging about stopping the bad guys. If I wasn't so busy, I might have killed them. Sometimes I wonder if half these stories you tell. Ask around town. Everyone knows I'm a killer. I just fantasies you make up to convince yourself. I was taking a shit. Smooth as silence sails over the room. The window is next to the toilet. I'm always watching the street because I have irritable bowel syndrome. I hadn't even started wiping when I seen them shield dudes, alright bruh? Would you run down Apple Street with a dirty ass? I take that as a no, you wouldn't. Nobody would. You gotta have a clean ass to fight crime. Everyone knows that. Had it been done wiping, I guarantee they'd be dead right now. I'm serious. I don't know what they're looking for. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO they got over there, she always took a bit of an interest in your mama. I hear she's a loose cannon. What makes her a loose cannon? Laura, piece of work, that woman. Surprised she hasn't run the whole operation into the ground. Only reason the board keeps her on deck is because of her father. A lot of people want her gone. Who's her father? Thomas Sinclair. Founded Claire Bionics. They make robots. Might be a Sinclair unit herself. Anyway, rich as a man can be. Servant of the devil. There Gus goes with his bullshit. Not bullshit, it's the truth. Alright, Gus. This game is a lot of talking. I need a drink. Everyone wants to know what's going on with my mother's brain. One more thing. I'm hungry. It would be a real nice gesture of appreciation if you bought your informant something to eat. Circle back afterwards. Might have a little more information to share. Yes, actually. Sucker one every day. Good for business, I guess. Got some chips. Can I have one? Should have mentioned I don't much care for the fries here, but that's okay. You're a fucking idiot, man. Would have liked a sandwich, but forget all that. Support right now, do you understand what I told you? The Nickon boxes. They got them headquarters deep inside a refinery in their old plantation house. That's where the real action happens. If I had to guess, that'd be where they're going. Keith's making himself a little news website. What's the name going to be, Keith? You just like Duck. He used to be a news junkie too, digging up dirt on all the bigwigs. That's before the cancer knocked him on his ass. Some people just want to know the truth. You've been by to see us, Duck? That man could use visitors. Who? No wonder you don't remember your mama talking about me. You got a pecan for a brain. Okay, I find it surprising you don't remember Duck. Even the damn robot thinks it's sad. You got poor Catherine turned over in her grave, kid. You better go see him. That old boy knows shit no one else does. Kate must have took you to see Duck 1,000 times. Just think about it for 2 seconds. Perhaps LeBlanc is right to suggest we visit him at some point. Perhaps. Oh yes, quite. Why did you talk like that? Did they make you in England or something? You sound like a queen. Thank you. Anyhow, figure I'll be seeing you two again. Excuse me. Do I have more questions? Oh my god, I have so many questions. Where's my brother? Too much trouble? Getting in that refinery ain't easy, I know from experience. You should find one of them people like they've been talking about on the news to help you out. Old pirates barricading Highway 1, diverting pipelines and all this. They're the only kind I ever see to get through security. There was a singing TV on one of them pirates would be hiding in Bachelor Woods. Yeah. We read all this, I think. Yeah, we did. We had more questions though. I know there's a lot. Small town like this, your mum entitled to attention, watching too many movies, cooked us some strange ideas, got his wires crossed, that's my guess. Sounds about right to me. Where is Papa? Living in a ditch. Is it the man from the ditch from my dream? He left here a long time ago. He used to do odd jobs, roofing, fabrication, that kind of thing. No telling where he went, probably looking for work. How well do you know him? I see him walking by every now and then. We'd exchange a few words. They say he threw a brick through a church window. Bad people buzzing. Lots of us knew who he was. But no one knew much about him. One of those kinds of people. Where can I find Duck? Like I told you, just think about it for 2 seconds. Been there 1,000 times. Alright. Let's get in the car park. And then... This has taken another unusual turn. Erica told us that Blake was heading here yesterday evening, but the bartender says Blake hasn't come by in weeks. Something may have happened on the way here. LeBlanc says that S.H.I.E.L.D. has stolen a box of your mother's possessions. We have nothing else to go on. We must retrieve the stolen items and hope they point us towards your brother. What? Why would they point us towards a... Okay, whatever. Accessing S.H.I.E.L.D.'s headquarters won't be easy. Without assistance, perhaps impossible. I suggest we recruit help before attempting it ourselves. Yes? Fugitive in the batteur. Maybe he can help us. That's reasonable. Increasingly, oil pirates. The pipeline network in this region is largely unmonitored. Claire Bionics and others are developing new technologies to address this. Where is the batteur? The batteur? The woods are along the Mississippi River near Dime's Discount. Alright. Shield stole some shit. Don't think we'll be successful. Just ask around for help. Do you recall where Duck lives? We need to recall shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop clicking random shit. Just never mind. Dismiss. I'm guessing in here is where we think about shit. Oh, we got a whole bunch of crap going on. Delusions about your mother. What's for a break for a church window? Alright. Brat LeBlanc. So shield agents leaving your mother's house. Thomas Sinclair is. And then Laura Sinclair is interested in your mum. And also the regional. Her role is not secure. The board would like to replace her, but they fear the influence of her father. Ditchman! Is Duck one? Duck is one of them. There we go. Where does he live? You try to recollect. His face. Brief, generous smiles, but otherwise placid, expressionless. I was always happy to see him. His health took a turn before you left. A bit of lethargy, irregular breathing, sores on his legs. Your mum brought him food on days he was unable to stand. His son, dead at 14. An explosion in the yard. Natural gas leaking from a pipe. Something caused a spark. Pipeline is across the property to Shield's chemical annex. There's only one neighborhood along that fence line. What's left of it anyhow? Small fragments of his home pass through the black ink of your mind. The perennial accumulation of dust. The damp curtains and the pile of cans on the kitchen table in the refinery shadows of the little slab bungalow. Duck lives in Dimes. Dimes is the neighborhood along the fence line of Shield's chemical annex. Duck lives there. We did it. I don't have a phone, apparently. I mean, it's tempted to just try it. Hello? Hello? These are the new generation of St. Clair units. They are running the latest cloud-distributed SCOS. Their armor is composed of more durable and lightweight alloys than my own. Getting access to the facility will not be a trivial task. Indeed, it may not be possible with only the two of us. And the Sentinel is certain to complicate our attempt. Nevertheless, I see no alternative. Are you prepared? No, what the fuck? What do you mean, am I prepared? Sentinel drone will continue to call guards until it is removed. Okay, I'm leaving because they're just going to shoot me in the face. Shield's chemical annex is in a small distance off the house. Partially boarded up, you assume it's an artifact of a hurricane preparation that has since become a permanent fixture. Oh. Not the first ones to come through here, toppling over all my shit in the dark. Since the buyout, people think this neighborhood's all the way empty. Come around looking for copper. But you wouldn't do that kind of thing, Kay. Not like your brother. How's it been? About how it looks. I made such a mess with that head drive. Just trying to keep myself out of trouble till it's my turn to go, so... You must have noticed coming in, all the houses are gone. People here have been fighting with S.H.I.E.L.D. all their lives. They got a little momentum on their side after the last explosion. The papers were making S.H.I.E.L.D. look bad, but hell, we were here first. S.H.I.E.L.D. moved in, we suffered. Gas leaks, noise explosions, can't grow my vegetables out in the yard, just won't grow. Never cared to move, but I knocked doors for it anyhow. If S.H.I.E.L.D. had never dropped in on us, my little plot of land would be worth something. Money they were offering was alright, be worth a lot more had they never come. Number they put in front of me, I said piss on it. I could have sued after Reese died. I just didn't have the energy for it. Now I'm the last one left in Dimes. It's history. Most days I can't remember his face. When you fill out the survey at the head drive clinic, they ask you to write down memories, control points they call them. I couldn't stand to write out his name. It was too painful. I skipped his memory. I regretted it at first, but now I'm thankful for it now. It'd be a lot worse if that monster carried a piece of my boy inside of it. I unleashed it, the monster, Super Duck. Calls itself that just to get to me, just to piss me off. It's my fault. That company that made it for me, I should have known from the get-go. They only do their business at night. Found out later, they don't even have a license. Your mother went to the same clinic for hers. I tried to warn her. The junk that was in my brain. It's spreading around like a virus. It's even in the trees. I told your mother, don't get messed up with any of that. She tells me it's talking to her through the radio. I said, turn off the radio. She never listens. Figure that monster's got money to burn. Catherine didn't want to leave her debt for you to deal with, so... Up until right near the end, Kay, she lived like she wasn't sick. She never quit. I could see it wearing on her, took a toll on her body. It started in her liver. They burned it out. They thought maybe that was the end of it. Before you know it, they found a little in her lungs. She was still going all over town, walking up and down airline like some kind of bag lady. Figured she thought it'd go away if she ignored it, but that didn't work out for her. Once it came for me, it never did quit. Been getting sores, cramps every day. Can't keep nothing down. Tried to tell her that. Said, Catherine, this is not the kind of thing you can work off. You think she listened? By the time it got to her brain, that was all there was to it. No more working, no more doing nothing. But she'd already gotten fed up with me by that point. Never really made amends before they put her in that mausoleum with your daddy. Hurts my heart thinking about it, but what can you do? No hiding from God's will. So. Did you attend her funeral? I planned to. Arranged for my godchild to pick me up and everything, but the day of the service I could hardly walk. I heard from a couple people it was a beautiful one. For all the bridges she burned, there was plenty of people who had nice things to say. Even a few of our colleagues from the university showed up, the ones who'd got her sacked. I know that'd have chapped her ass. They buried her with that fake little ring she always wore around her neck. She'd say it reminded her of who she was. Figure she probably wanted to give it to you, but you were gone, and Blake, well, she'd have pawned it to anyone fool enough to buy it. He'd have pawned it. My mum was fired. Oh, whoops. You don't know the story? Kind of funny if it wasn't so sad. Your granddaddy wanted to prove it was from a royal stock, so he broke into a pawn shop up there on an airline and stole the biggest ruby he could find. Went around telling everyone it's from the old world. Said it travelled from France to Nova Scotia and down the Mississippi River. There's a bunch of bullshit. He ended up in Angola for it, though they never did find the ring. Catherine took it to an appraiser one time. It's cubic zirconia, fake. The man spent months in jail for a fake piece of jewellery. After that, everyone started calling him King Pierre. They laughed him out of crevasse. Couldn't have been too long after Blue Pass. She lied up and down to get that job. Nothing special, just a community college in the sea. But that's Catherine, never wanted to play it straight. Suppose Blake took after her in that respect. My mum was working for Superduck. Hate even thinking about that thing. It knows I'm here dying while it grows and grows. Big, disgusting, toxic birds sprouting from the ground all over the region with teeth and hands and all kinds of shit. Unbelievable, turns my stomach. But you know what? I won't be the first to die. Hell no. It roped your mother into some lunacy. She wouldn't tell me the details. I couldn't get a single word out of her after that point. Not a good idea. Well, that's interesting. The regional executive, she took a particular interest in your mother. She wanted to know the things Catherine knew. Your mother was out in the lake. She heard S.H.I.E.L.D. or somebody was building some kind of rig out there. She wanted to find out for herself. She didn't find out what she was looking for, but she found something. It sounded to me like her medication was messing up her head, but she insisted it was real, some kind of UFO. Said it followed her for nearly a mile. But anyhow, that CEO they got at S.H.I.E.L.D., she's about as far out of her mind as your mother was. She must have caught wind of all this. Catherine got to be careful in her old age, paranoid even. The important things she kept hidden. Whatever S.H.I.E.L.D. stole, it wasn't nothing important. But you want to get it back. Can you help us? I'm going to regret telling you this, but I've been sitting on it so long, been trying to sell somebody. I don't know how, but S.H.I.E.L.D. managed to do it, but they fucked up. They brought out this neighborhood, and ever since they did, they put me behind a firewall. Got a computer terminal back there. Every time I boot it up, I get a view of the inside. Not like I know what the hell to do with it. Clicked around a bit, but just got myself lost. Can hardly read the screen. Computer's back there in my little library. Have a look. And whatever you do, Kay, I'm asking you to be careful. Okay. I'll leave it. He wants to be sat in the dark. That's not me being rude, right? Trophy sitting atop the bookshelf reads Junior Champion Reese Richards, St. Charles Parish, YX2B. Is this a visual novel? You attempt to open the box, it's locked. What is it? A strange ornamental box. A printout containing the letterhead of a law office in Metairie sits in the tray of the printer. Mr. Richard, after carefully studying the circumstances of the buyout, we recommend that you proceed with relocation. Shield is not legally obligated to provide you with an easement. You may find yourself trespassing on private property when leaving and returning to your home. A collection of bills, letters, and photographs are pinned to the board. Photographs are of various industrial and infrastructural landscapes that you recognize from around the region. The Geismar aluminum factory, refinery, the grain elevators downriver, the airport control tower. The head of a buck. Luke's. You peruse the titles. U.S. Army Corps Anomalous Light Report. A report on the levitating series of light witnessed by multiple onlookers above Camp Memory on the Bonnet Car Speedway throughout the spring and summer of YX-1S, commissioned by the United States Army Corps of Engineers. After careful survey of the soil content in the area near Camp Memory, our inquiry has determined anaerobic conditions conducive to the formation of confined pockets of gas that, given exposure to sufficient heat, may ignite. These spontaneous incidents of combustion were likely mistaken for floating luminous spheres. Pigman! Some claim that the Pigman is a type of grunch who hides beneath the interstate bridges that cross Lake Pontchartrain. Legend has it that if you bring the Pigman a gift, he will return you a gift in kind. Oh man, I'm gonna be a Pigman. I hope. A computer console with a large trackpad and magnified display. You pass your finger over the trackpad, waking the machine. Shield security terminal is displayed on the console. Use it. This is a map of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Sentinel drone security fleet. The entrance to the refinery is in Zone A. If you want to gain access to the refinery, then it may be necessary to clear the Sentinels from this zone. So we want to get these out. So we want to put you and like send you over there, right? You're at max capacity. Maybe we can send you down to F. Seems there's a precaution in place to prevent any zone from becoming unsecured, but there may be a way around this. No zone can host more than 3 zones. When one zone contains no zone, then a maximum capacity neighbor will relocate a drone to its unsecured neighbor. This means that when removing the last zone from zone A, we must be sure that none of its neighbors are at maximum capacity. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm just pulling everything out. You don't want to be max cap. Oh, I should just put you into D to begin with. Alert, Zone A unsecured. The drones have been cleared from the entrance area of the refinery. I suspect this will be helpful. We got a bunch of shit in here, right? Blue is in a mausoleum. He was interred in a mausoleum. You visited it a few times as a kid. Catherine bought flowers and played there. You sat restless. What? Waiting for her to finish. Afterwards, she dragged you to the church to face the river road to make you touch the holy water. She watched you motion the sign of the cross before fixing your shirt. She held your shoulder as the two of you left. Whoops. Doug is an old friend of your mum's who lost his son with a shield pipeline cutting through their yard exploded. He versioned his consciousness at the same clinic as her. They fell out of touch before she died. He's in poor health. Grandpa had broken into a pawn shop, sold a jeweled ring. Your mum later discovered that the ruby was made from synthetic material. Version to our consciousness, the same clinic as that. The device that has our consciousness is called a head drive. She's interested in your mum because of what she saw. This head drive might be what they stole, I reckon. Anyway. See you later, Duck. Duck Phillips. Let's visit my mum's mausoleum. Oh. What the hell? Face of your mum's crypt is damaged. It appears as if someone has tampered with the crypt of the pry bar. With a pry bar, we could open it ourselves. You approach the church, but it's locked. We need to... There's a pry bar at my house. In the back garden. You grab the pry bar. I wonder if there's anything else we missed that we could have picked up. Grab the peels. A portal built into the floor. Unbelievable! We must find a way in. We made various attempts to open the door, but all your efforts are useless. Okay. Well, it was worth coming back in here. We discovered something. Whoops. I want to go to the bedroom. Wait! What the fuck? I swear I clicked the other one. There we go. I wanted to go back on my Puta. Oh yeah, millions keeping the plants alive. Laptop in your brain. Oh, is it all going to be exactly the same? Yeah. Alright, let's desecrate my mother's tomb, I guess. If I have to. Oh, I have to, like, jimmy it. You pry at the cracked marble face of the crypt. Peels away the thin cork bead effortlessly. Someone has removed Catherine's casket. Oh my god. This was your mother's ring. She wore it on a chain around her neck. A letter. Penmanship delicate, it reads, Beloved Kay, her remains are safe. You will be reunited with your family soon. What the fuck? It's gonna be like... Mum was exhumed. The body was stolen. Yes. We should... I'm guessing this is still shut. Okay. Oh, we need to go to the Dimes discount and then someone... Freight loader is being repaired and the battery was over the levee. We need to go like near here to the thing, right? Yeah, battery. Hello! Jesus, that's terrifying. Just... A memorial languishes in the river mud. A 2x4 cross plywood plaque, cans of pulverized concrete sprayed haphazardly onto the plywood as a remembrance. Here passed the brave freedom fighters of January XW11 whose cries of liberty echo through the generation. In much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched fake across the bottom of the plaque. Hello. Either of you see a dog, little black pit, green eyes. You see her, you send her this way. She answers to Potts. You're the one we're looking for. Well, so what? Lucky made the news. They want trouble, here I am. You see that dog, you send her this way. I know where the dog is. Wait, do I remember where the dog is? Where the fuck was the dog? Oh, it was... Was it all the way over here? It was by the bookshop. Hello. You reached down to pet the dog, shows the teeth. We could win her over with a little food. You could win me over. You could win me over with a little food. Where can we find dog food? We did need to go to the gas station. Man, it's very much a back and forth, isn't it? Dog food. I already knew this was here as well. You grab a bag of dog food. Bing bong. Thank you for your purchase. The fuck am I doing, man? Get over here. You pour a heap of dog food into the ground before the dog. She laps up the kibble and follows you as you step away. Dog in the party. It's the dog. Love that dog. Alright. Brought your dog. Pots. Brought back my pot liquor. She was having me worry. Pots now, she tough as they come, but Lucky thought they had her. Reaches down and pets the dog behind her ears as she pants eagerly. He regards Million. You a Claire Bionics unit? Nope. Alright then. Just thought you might fill Lucky in on a little gossip. Laura sick Claire, she's one unusual character, turning that refinery inside out in some wild goose chase. That's what I was hoping the robot might tell me, but anyhow, they call me Lucky. I stick around here, you need help, you find me. Help is just what we need. We must infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. to receive some stolen property. We could use a hand. I don't get past them fences more than I can count. That's a good time. Even got me a couple grenades in my bag. Lucky will come, you can count on Lucky. Now that there are so many of us, we'll need a truck to get around. Let's return to the house. I hope we finish the repairs quickly. What do you mean so many of us? One is a dog. It's a monkey. You from around here? Lucky came from Vachery, right up the river. But he done travelled the land, walked from Knoxhill and sailed to Mexico. Lucky done seen a good piece of this world. Pot's been by Lucky's side for 2 years, found her pregnant beneath the car one day. Couldn't stand to see her like she was. Met a man with some land, wanted the babies. Thought we'd part ways eventually, but shoot. Guess she got used to being around. She returned all I did for her many times. Oh, that's nice. Lucky know all there is to know. What about it? She came here early, all this area's plantations, weren't no money in that after slavery. Got all that oil right here in the Gulf. Oil companies came in, get this land cheap. River connects straight to it. The whole operation down there used to be run from the central headquarters, then they split it up to get around some laws. Now you got this regional corporation with Laura Sinclair at the top. He laughs. Bet they regret that idea. Laura Sinclair's the regional executive of S.H.I.E.L.D. NORCO. Board of directors appointed her because of Thomas, her daddy. They were thinking they get her daddy. Look how that worked out. She done lost her mind and Thomas don't want nothing to do with her. What do you mean? Been in all the newspapers. She's been sending survey teams out into the lake. Why she's sending them out there don't make no sense. The area of the lake, they ain't got no oil, no salt domes. Whatever she's looking for, that ain't had much to do with oil. It's aliens. Whoops. Might as well ask about Thomas. Thomas started the company to get all-around security contracts from around here, got his degree from LSU, moved out to California to make robots, man's a billionaire. S.H.I.E.L.D.'s board of directors appointed his daughter thinking they could get some of his expertise at a discount. They ain't known the drama back then, but they sure know it now. Thomas legally disowned his daughter. She tried stealing Claire Bionics from under him. Even tried to kill him. Whoops. Click, 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 click. Get out of here. Yes. Well, that wasn't actually new information, was it? Why did you have a little blue thing by you? Stupid. How you doing, Lucky? Alright. Oh my god, the overworld is blocked because we can't use the motorbike. That's kind of... interesting. Anyway. Oh, hello. Is this Miss Mallory's house then? Lucky knew your mummer a bit. She was around. She's seen her a time or two. She weren't no friend to the companies either. They'd have liked her dead. They got their wish. They did. Companies want to get off the oil. Too much trouble. They put them wind turbines out in the Gulf and now they're building a brain. Everybody knows they're in there building a brain. All the refineries is doing that. Going to hook them all up, make a bigger brain. Oh my god. But that ain't enough to outsmart Lucky. Lucky's smarter than any brain you can dream up. You're gonna use it to find fuel out in space. Best of luck to him, ain't nothing wrong with trying to make a buck. Lucky ain't in nobody's way, everybody liked Lucky just fine. Didn't you blow up a pipeline? Lucky done blown up all kinds of shit. People think Lucky hates S.H.I.E.L.D. Lucky don't hate S.H.I.E.L.D., he just like causing trouble. Without S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't nobody with a job in this place. But here comes that robot, you best get moving. You wanna talk more? Just tap me on the shoulder. Oh hello, you done? Finish repairing the truck. One sec. Can I pet the dog? No. Alright, fine. What? Monkey flies from the bed of the truck as minions speeds down the highway. What the fuck happened to Monkey? S.H.I.E.L.D. is... well, for fuck's sake. S.H.I.E.L.D. is building a brain. Like he says, S.H.I.E.L.D. is developing artificial intelligence in order to conduct exploratory missions off of mineral reserves. What happened to Monkey? Alright, we're going to S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm going to take a break because... I need a snack. I'm back then, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I don't have the tricks up on the Be Right Back screen. Maybe I should... Is Slay the Spire 2 out though? We're going into the factory. Yeah, we're gonna sneak in. He's got some grenades apparently. The man not. Select your fighter. I mean, Lucky, right? You look more aggressive. 100 damage. 35 damage. Oh, you can't do him. Alright, you fuck him up then. Oh, we fucked up. He attacked K, what the hell? Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Sick. I wonder if there's permadeath. Ah, we still killed him, it's fine. We fucked up that last one. Anyway, you doing alright, Glenn? Nothing much to it. When them sentinels not around, then you more or less walk the place. You take a look at that big fella. Freight mover? Hell of a machine. Really be a show with one of them. Just thinking out loud. Let's get to it. Refinery's ours. Cool. We're back as Catherine with the big super duck. You made it to this warehouse with a big bird. Sure did. No idea. That's not too bad then. If you don't know how you are, it's better than knowing you're in a bad mood. Do you know what I mean? Surely? Does that make sense? You're doing fine? Nice. I have a job for you. It will pay. It will solve some problems before you die. Dallas, no stranger to the network. You will assist Catherine. I should have screenshot a build for you, Glenn. I had yesterday in the bazaar. I had that little thing that makes you gain regen whenever you freeze. That little burn item that gains burn when you freeze. And then I can't remember what else I had, but I had 3 stopwatches, all with different cooldowns. So I just kept freezing the board over and over again. Didn't win. I only got like 6 wins, but it was fun. Anyway, we're playing a different game. You will assist Catherine. Yes, Catherine, in the lake you saw the stone. We saw you see the stone. We want the stone, but it has evaded us. I'm really hunting for an icy pickle start, to be honest. It seems really fun. Superduck is what else? A network. A system of signals, wireless communication of locusts and frogs, cypress roots, disease vectors, internet of flesh, biomimicry, internet of internet, radio towers, distributed AI, distributed birds in flight. Superduck saw you see the stone because Superduck was an eagle in the sky. The stone is a sky thing that many want, but it reveals itself to no one. No one except for you, Catherine. It follows you through the lake, it loves you, it seeks you, it will submit to you. But we must act fast. Shields want the stone, Claire Bionics wants the stone, Superduck wants the stone. And John has the stone. Everyone hates John, everyone follows John. Influencer, dopamine fiend, convinced himself he has faith in God, convinced others even. Who the fuck is John? Some young and idealistic, some old and bitter, these are the Garretts of John. You will find him gathered in the bowels of the Promenade Mall in Kenner. John has hidden the stone in its forgotten place. Impressed how you have the attention, how I have the attention span for these types of games. I've just deleted like every single social media I have. I've even stopped going on Discord recently. And now I can do something for like 5 minutes and I don't start immediately doing something else. I'm getting it back. What the hell do I do in my spare time? Well, I've started playing the Bazaar again in my spare time. That's holding me back a bit, I think. YouTube shorts keep getting you. I've like installed apps to like just the YouTube just won't show me shorts anymore. It's so good. My productivity's off the charts. I'm mostly just job hunting in my spare time though. I'll have a look later at what I've got on Chrome because I've got an extension you can like tell YouTube what to and not show you. It's pretty useful for stopping you because shorts are just shit. I've never watched a YouTube short and thought like that's worth watching. They're all terrible. Anyway, John is gonna use the stone in an attempt to fulfill his prophecies. But his are the prophecies of a fool. There are bangers? There aren't bangers. You're insane. Get me my shiny stone. Hurry before you die. I want to eat it. You're gonna eat it? What are you waiting for? Oh, okay. We earned 0.16 of a quack. What do you think of all this? I'm a little lost. Who's John? Kenner John. You don't know Kenner John? Okay, John, they call him. Never heard of him. That's the thing. I was like that. Never know if the next scroll will be the one. I was like that with TikTok, but TikTok actually had good, and like Vine, there was good content on there. But I just don't think there's good content on YouTube. Happy for you, makes videos. They get shared all over the internet. I watched a couple religious stuff. Turned away from religion for a while, but the cancer brought me back. That's how it do. What the fuck is with Superduck? No doubt. John is a fucking hell, is a divisive figure among the faithful, not the most orthodox preacher. Man, I'm really clicking. Sometimes it doesn't like you to click to the next thing. The things that Super Sorry. The thing Super's looking for, promenade mold in Kenner. That's what Super said anyway. No, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I know all this. Oh my god, I did it again. I need to calm down. I ate too much food during the break and now I'm sleepy. Dismiss. So this is just going to be like, retrieve the stone. No set. What, I have to go outside before I can call a cab? That's ridiculous. Can you please explain to me what? So wait. Sorry, go. You go. What was that? There's a bird with teeth the size of my head living inside that warehouse. Yep. No, I mean, I've seen some stuff. Me too, but... Said a stone loves you. What's that all about? I don't know. Saw a drone in a lake. Why is he calling it a stone? Stone, drone, I have no idea. I was a little distracted. I need you to start paying attention or neither of us is getting paid. I got the gist. Some lunatics are living in the mall and they got the stone. That's right. Ken and John and his gang. We need to find a way to get inside, get the stone, bring back here. Alright. I mean, if she got the stone, maybe that's what got stolen. From her apartment in a box. Oh my god, you don't have any new information. Stop telling me you do. Let's get an Uber. Lately, you've been mostly getting caught by rage bait. I thought you were better than that, Glenn. What the hell? Drainage canal. Drainage canal forms a moat around the parking lot, dividing it from its commercial neighbours. A single car sits in the parking lot. Used to come here all the time as a kid. Shame. Knew it fell on hard times, didn't know just how hard. Mattress boss. The fence adjoins the backsides of two strip malls. The crevice between them reveals a smear of light towards Williams Boulevard. Beyond the fence, the drive-through chicken, car audio, mattress direct to you, water towers and power lines and crumbling concrete and traffic signs, abortive landscaping attempts, unkempt shrubs, solar-fed Christmas lights, weathered and forgotten. I was watching some old Harry Hill stand-up yesterday. I fucking love his beds routine. How his father owned a bed shop called Beds, and then he came out. And the guy across from him had opened up a bed shop called Beds. I'd Google it. It's worth watching. It's a good bit of stand-up. Beds. Googled his name. He looks a lot like Northern Line. I actually think that's where Northern Line got his stand-up. Hasn't been doing it for you lately? Damn, I fucking love stand-up. That's Keith. Keith Broussard. Wait. Keith from the bar? Keith? Vestrahan. Oh, so why'd you see him here? In an abandoned parking lot in the rain in the middle of the night. Guess I've been on the app too long. Keith? It's Keith. Okay, alright, sister. Terrible at watching, but you gotta get off the apps, man. You're turning into a Gen Alpha child. Can't watch anything for more than 5 seconds. What's that? What are you doing? What are you doing? Working case, started a little news website. What's the website? Ain't got a name yet, still trying to come up with something cool. Keith's News Alert. Reporting on what's really happening. Try to get to the bottom of what's going on in the mall right here. Heard they got small boys coming in and out. Ugh. Might miss out on some banger, sure. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Textbook adrenochrome harvesting facility. Guy who runs the operation looks about as much like a pervert as you can picture. Kinda John. Man, it's like a slug. What do you know about him? He got his start posting in the comment section on New Orleans News and Views. Going there speaking he'd learned how to speak to God. Got himself some attention. Before you know it, gaggle of boys started following him around. Sick stuff. Guy's a sicko. Oh dear. Come pass by. Why don't I see you around so often these days? Staying busy. You mind me asking something? Just a thing I find wondering myself. How come you treated Blue the way you did? He's one of the best men I ever knew. Why would you ask that? You kept his name. Figure I couldn't have been all bad, so something I wonder. Wonder about something else. Too busy thinking about that right now. Then go be busy, Kate. I mean, around you like that. That's a really weird question to ask someone. What the fuck? I paused from the partially open garage door. Are we gonna, like, break in? Sports commentary blares from television in the far corner. She studies the space beyond the threshold. A compressor, ice chest, task boxes, sacks of cardboard, buckets of bolts, and welding scrap. Kitchen supplies, butane stove, laundry baskets filled with cans of cat food, old candle burned to its base and tipped onto the floor, stacks of disintegrating newspaper, microphone stand, collection of shadeless lamps lining its wall as if waiting for a firing squad. Situated amidst the clutter, a man in a red folding chair watches the television. Its back turned away. No, it's weird. Leaves the portal to the garage. Four-doored mini SUV. Maybe we do want to go in. What are you doing? Regains their posture from the door. The man doesn't notice her. Remains silent. They analyze the touchdown. Man watches with rapt attention. Hello! Man looks back and jumps in his chair. What in the... Sorry to startle you. What are you doing in my garage? This is about Bruce. Yes. Ever since he got himself mixed up with that internet freak, people like you have been coming by asking about him, but I keep saying the same thing. I don't talk to him, can't even get him on the phone no more. We work together at the plant NORCO, but he goes out of his way to avoid me. Of course, he landed a computer job while I'm busting my ass with a torch all day. Won't even look his daddy in the eyes. My kid, she left, never came back. It's hard. Hard, alright. Can't focus on nothing around here. Always waiting for him to call. Even started digging through all these boxes, looking for the little stuffed monkey he'd carried around as a kid. I had a stuffed monkey. Figured I could give it to him as some kind of peace offering. What would you tell him if he ever came back? I don't know, get some sense? Guess I'd say, Bruce, you're my boy, and this here's your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cult shit, that Garrett shit, let it go, just come back home. That's what I'd say. If you see him, if you see Bruce, will you tell him that? Hell, you can even record it and hang on to it until you see him. You blocked my number. I don't have anything to record with. Come back when you do and I'll repeat it. I ain't got no shame left. Okay, so we've stumbled upon like an answer to a puzzle, I guess. Have you got something to record on? Oh, no, I'm pissed off then. Alright, let's go inside. Whoops. Scale model encasing glass of packet space read arc. What do you think that is? Hard to say. Looks like an oil rig or a spaceship. Two teens speak in whispers behind the gate. Each has a similar bowl cut, lacks shoes, and wears a blue collared shirt with a name tag that reads Garrett. Oh, they're the people... They were going in and out of City Hall. The older of the two is gaffing indifferently. Yep. What's that thing in the case? That thing is our ticket to Mars. Knew it. How many people can fit in there? That's just the toy version. The real one is like 500 feet tall. 114 feet and 6 inches. Fucking dweeb ass haircut. That was close. Yes, Garrett. Is the mall open? Not for you. We're trying to get inside. Either of you gentlemen care to help us into space? No one's going to help you. You have to help yourself. Is that how you live your life? Walking around parking lots in the rain asking for help? It's rude. More or less. Alright, it's not rude. Clean and react. Lift. Become strong. Get a new fit. You look like you're wearing a bag. No more soft drinks. I hate soft drinks. Then don't drink them. You need to be in this shape before we can even consider letting you in. How many readings have you collected? 3. Bullshit. And tell me how many days the arc took to complete. 60. Not Noah's Ark, baby. Did it take him 60 years? That's crazy. You have no idea what's going on around here. No idea at all. John's got an app, alright? You need to install it if you have any hope of making your way in here. Oh, I've got to join a cult. I don't want to join a cult. Even once you're inside, you'll need the readings to visit the cathedral. Okay, can you click? Cathedral? The place where the divine object resides. Don't talk about that with the civs, moron. What's the app called? Canna John's Apocryphon. Did that Noah Ark thing end up working out? I think a bit. They saved a bunch of animals, right? Otherwise, where did animals come from? They must have saved them. Done. How do you use the app? It's an augmented reality viewer. You gotta find John's sculptures around town. Virtual sculptures. You can only see them on your phone. There's 3. Find the sculpture, scan it with your phone, learn some shit. First is in Bruce's yard. Don't make it easier for her. And Bruce is a Garrett now. Show some respect. Each one will give you a clue about the next. You're just giving the whole thing away. She will not collect them all, Garrett. No need to worry. Fuck you, I'm smart. Go talk to a friend. Who? Just open the Apocryphon app while standing in the parking lot in front of them all. You'll see friend. Where are your parents? Watching Jeopardy? You got some candy? Give me a ride to basketball practice. Glad we got this gate to protect us. So the name tags. Nope. Do you both have the same name? Nope. Yes. Look, this is some spiritual shit. We can't just tell you about it. We did it to taunt Gooch. She didn't even use the app yet. It's spiritual. Just use the app and you'll know the truth. Hey, well, that was a little bit silly on your end. I didn't want to put you on blast. What the fuck? I am friend. Why? Need your help? I know where it is. I don't know why I even asked. I know your friend. I want to leave. Oh, we can like have a look around. The Apocryphon is an augmented reality viewer. The app allows the viewer to discover the virtual sculptures that Keta John has hidden throughout Greater New Orleans. Move the phone left and right by holding down the representative directional buttons and dragging the cursor towards the edge of the screen. Once the sculpture is discovered, click the target display at the center of the screen to trigger a reading from the Apocryphon. These readings can be reread by clicking the sculpture's icon after it has been scanned. Okay. Okay. Oh. First reading. Oh shit. That's cool as hell. Early years you spend inside, TV on, dad blaring the game, says he keeps Christ in his heart, but it's a lie. Canada is now the only place on earth. Nowhere to go, no one to hang out with. Your flesh is alien, your house is a prison, only escape is through fiber lines. Someone in the forum posts a flyer for a show, somewhere to meet people, something to do, whatever. You borrow your dad's car and go. Step into safe somewheres, and you immediately know these aren't your people, Garrett. You make a few jokes, someone calls you a Nazi, you throw the first punch, things spiral out of control. You're outside bleeding, pushing someone's face into the trash. Could go full cut. What? Could go full of. Into a trash can full of Go-Go's. Beerball, that fucked me up, that sentence. The scum is screaming at you to stop, but you don't. Someone knocks you over the overhead with a floor jack. You fall to the ground, they think you're dead. You're unconscious for 10 days. You wake up with a slouched mouth in your left side, determined to ruin everyone's life. You watch the forums closer now. You call the cops on the next show, and the next show, and the next show. You get to the whole place shut down for a while. You didn't let up. Good job. Fuck the scum. What's that? I suppose this projects those virtual sculptures. I don't get the sense these boys have thought that far ahead. Yeah, you just, I mean, couldn't I take it and I'd stop the cult from expanding? That's the second sculpture, mate. The first reading mentions Sent Somewheres. Isn't that a bar downtown? I guess. $15? Man, we're rinsing for our cash. NORCO gossips conspiratorially. The music spinning from inside drowns out all but the vaguest details. A love triangle, too much whiskey, someone kicked in the wall. In a fair rage. Man walking the door tunes out the cacophony while scrolling through cooking recipes on his phone. No cover tonight, just taking IDs. What's happening? It's bounce night. Crowd seems bouncy. Different. Just don't you agree? Bunch of white kids shaking their ass to bounce, so I'm supposed to give a shit. Didn't mean anything by it. All I listen to is Christmas music. What? Don't even start over here having bounce night for a bunch of white kids. So now it's a problem all of a sudden because all you listen to is Christmas music. Yeah, now it's a problem. Where are you from, Stinky? Minneapolis? That's a very polite way. What do you call you, Stinky? Christmas music, just kind of creepy, that's all you listen to. I'm going to listen to you about what's creepy. Boys. It's cozy, helps you relax. Christmas music is not cozy. It's like annoying. We're looking for a sculpture. You talking about that douche whose little gang keeps calling the cops on me? Presumably, yes. You don't look like one of those mall Nazis. What's this about? I'm the mother of a Garrett. My son recently got into stuff. I'm concerned. My condolences. I hate to see my kid get wrapped up in this sort of thing. Anyway, here's what I know. They've got some game they play on their phone. They stick these devices around town like Easter eggs. They find the device, scan them with their phones, something like that. Not sure of the details. They hid one right outside the bar, so we had a little mall Nazi come by every now and then. But then last night, Ditchman came and grabbed it. Ditchman? Usually hanging around the ditches feeding their ducks. I don't know the guy, but Bell vouches for him, so he must be alright. That's how we're heading back for the mall. Why do they call the cops? I don't know. They try and get every show I book shut down, maybe because they have nothing better to do. Alright. Something doesn't feel right. The hot dog finally catch up to you. The past couple of hours has been the worst experience of my life. Been fresh to me. My stomach started screaming. You know how hard it is to find a bathroom in the French Quarter? But you found one. That's good. No, I didn't find one. Did you shoot your pants? You don't want to know. Yes, I do. You give me mad vibes. You want to know how I dealt with the insane explosive diarrhea I got because of you? Is this some kind of power trip? Yes. Do you go around coaxing young men into eating old grey meat most nights? Yes. Or is this a special occasion? Special occasion. Then you follow them around and see where and how they took a shit. Yes. Alright, fine. You asked. Standing there with flannel ass. Enjoying my second hot dog. I can tell something's wrong. Run up the street to use the bathroom, but some tourist trap, but the bouncer throws me out right when it's my turn in line. By that point, I'm desperate. I unlock my bike and start riding home as fast as I can, nearly run over a couple of pedestrians. I'm on Elysium Fields in St. Claude, major intersection, ton of traffic backed up. About a quarter of a mile because there's been an accident. I know I'm going to shit myself. It's a complete panic. There's a stretched limo Hummer pulled on the side of the road with people hanging out on the sidewalk next to it. Looks like high school students getting ready to go to dance. They're all concrete on one side of the limo, like on the sidewalk. I'm in the street, the opposite side. I drop my bike right there in the street and sneak into the limo as quietly as I can. They're all outside. Oh my god. I mean, we might as well finish the story, right? It's gross, but the kids shut the door, the driver climbs in, all the lights at the rear of the limo go out. I guess the driver was just dropping the kids off downtown. I don't know, but at this point, it's just me and him. There's a tinted window that divides the cab from the rear of the limo. It would be pretty hard for the driver to see me with the lights out. He gets on the phone, calls his wife or girlfriend or whatever as he drives away. He thinks the limo is empty. He's got it on speakerphone and I can hear the whole conversation in the speaker right next to my head. First thing he says is how bad those kids stink. Said he'll never drive young kids like that again. Says they smell like baby diapers. And he starts like having phone sex. I'm not joking. They immediately launch into it, saying what they want to do to each other, all this stuff. Not like that's the biggest deal in the world, but for reasons I won't get into, I just really didn't want to be in there anymore. So I try to open the door thinking, fuck it, I'll just jump out. But the door is locked. They're all locked. I crawl up to the window and start tapping on it. Sir, you forgot me. He hangs up the phone, cracks the little tinted window. Who in the hell are you? I'm one of the kids. You forgot to drop me off. He starts shouting, what is that smell? My heart is beating out my throat. I can't breathe. He rolls up the window, calls the police. I hear the entire conversation. He says a man broke into his limo and took a shit in it. A man broke into my limo and took a shit in it. They ask him his location. He pulls off the side of the road and waits for the cops. I'm banging on the window, begging him to let me out, saying I'll pay for him to get it cleaned up. He pretends I'm not even there. Yeah, man. Crazy. I got an achievement for listening to the entire story. Anyway, so that's what gets me. The New Orleans Police Department has never showed up to anything on time. It takes them hours to show up to a murder scene, right? Well, a squad car pulls up behind the limo within like 3 comminutes. At this point, I can't even complain to me about having a heart attack. I crouch down behind the door and wait. There's shit everywhere. It's on my shoes, my hand, my shirt. Okay. Wasn't this like 10 minutes ago? Are you still covered in shit? The man gets out, opens the door for the police. I spring out of there and just start running. I don't look back. I can hear the cops shouting. I turn into the neighborhood. There's a construction dumper about a block away. I run like lightning, dive in. barbed wire, nails, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting scratched up. I don't care. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins. I barreled down into the heap of trash like a mole, covered in shit and hide. I can hear the police sirens broadcast up to the dumper. They get out, look around, they shine their lights right on me. I stay still, holding my breath. They leave. I walk here, I wash up. It's fine. What the fuck? Let's get a drink some other time. Sounds like what we're looking for is in Canada. Can I use the... Can I still scan? It's not going to be here, but what if there's something else? What if it shows up all the shit that's on that dude? Yeah, no. Oh wait, we did need the phone. I need to go back to the mall. I don't have any fucking... I'm not going to have any money left for this. Drainage canal. So is it here? Or have we got... Second reading. Leave the hospital and discover faith in material substance. Pray Garrett. Pray in the closet during the football games. Post prayers to the show forums just to fuck with the scum. That's how the Garretts find you. One's named Garrett, so they're all named Garrett. Some kind of joke doesn't matter. Garrett works in the basement below the council. Said they had plugged an old computer. Garrett plugged one in. Used it as a server. That's how Garrett hosted the servers in the sky. He projected videos of someone he found online. Says he grew up in Canada just like Garrett. Garrett began watching him too and saw other Garretts, told other Garretts to subscribe. Soon all the Garretts were watching Kenna John. John summoned his flock to the ziggurat of Promenade Mall and taught them about Christ's hidden nature and the other secrets of faith. Oh my fucking god. Hello? Papa. Oh, it's Papa. Well, what do you think about Johnny? Don't you just hate him? A real fuck, isn't he? Can I help you? Catherine, was I helping you on this? I knew you'd come to see me. Waiting in the ditches. Waiting. No trouble there, child. Happy to do it. You need access to the mall. Here I am. Delighted to assist. He eyes the ring hanging from Catherine's neck. And you even wear the stone of the Magdalene, just as she herself wore it. You are the image of her beauty. Why are you here? We were neighbours once upon a time, don't you remember? I've only come to help, as neighbours do. Catherine shakes her head. What is this? It is my responsibility to guide you into what you would do. I think with Kay, she is well. Oh, yeah. It's about a boat. Boat and getting them all. The Garretts, they favour me over John, that little shrimp, that little sad boy. I'll be your guide into the mall, the sanctum of the Garretts. He's been following me to help you. Oh, his sad little mouth. I've always watched over you. Oh, I don't like his laugh. Look, Blue, a good man, they say, an asshole. He wouldn't let your papa near you. Well, here I am. Tell you. You need to know about Kay. Keep an eye out your mouth. Because she'll be home, perhaps too late for you, dying, they say, from becoming to being, the philosophers say. From becoming to being, the philosophers say. Where'd you see my daughter? Walking through California. Like it were Galilee. Her robes frayed, splendid, divine, a child of Christ. Not getting in a ditch with this guy. There's no one else in this place to help you. Do you see anyone else who will help? I don't want your help. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me and my family. I have all the time in the world, Catherine, but you, dear, you do not. I am not here to frighten you, to harm you. Quite the opposite. Without my help, there would be no getting into this mall. Patience is a virtue of your papa. I'm your only way in. Dallas leads Catherine from the canal. Let's go find this last sculpture. We don't need his help. Ah, a little wave. Sounds like a stalker. Seems like this parking lot is full of strange men who know your name. Am I missing something? You think I invited them? I don't know, maybe. I'm just as confused as you are. I don't trust you. We can reread the thing, right? Leave the hospital, pray. Basement below the council chambers. Watching over them. Somebody spoke to the ziggurat at the promenade mall and told them about Christ in nature. He spoke of these things on the server beneath the council chambers as he did above the concrete in the New Orleans sky. Oh, we did read the whole thing. Can you help me? Need your help. The last reading has me stumped. Discovering the third reading of John is the most challenging. I could not help Gooch from the second reading of John. John spoke of these things in the server beneath the council chambers. Basement sky. Council chambers talk about City Hall. That's downtown. Oh, we knew that because they're all popping in and out. That makes sense. Oh, I could have worked that out. Maybe. Yeah, downtown. Surely we don't have like infinite money, right? Oh, we got like $30. We've got 0.1062009. That shite. Oh, the puppet show went away. Are you one of those nerds that comes down here to play with the puppets? Yeah, sure. I watched it earlier. Let me ask you this. Why do that here? There's people trying to keep a low profile under this bridge, you understand? You bring all these wacky puppets under here and then the cops come by. Go play with them somewhere else. I got chased away from my last spot, not trying to deal with that again. Where was your last spot? The mall in Kenner. I was one of the first after they condemned the building. A man lived in the closet. He was strange to be kept to himself. No one bothered me in that place until the boys showed up. They chased us out, threatened to report us, little bastards. That guy John, their leader, he should die. I hope the closet man lives up to his word and kills him. Oh, damn. Guard greets you. Welcome to the New Orleans City Hall. No council sessions this evening. Building's closed. The Garrett sent us. Nah. We're here because of Kenner John. I've let a lot of people pass through in the evenings wanting to take a picture from the roof or whatever the hell. None of them look like you two. Following my gut here. Does the city know about this? I do what I'm told. You're looking for a reason to go somewhere else. We're serious. We're training to become Garretts. Why? We just get inside the mall, I guess. That place has been boarded up for years. Not anymore. The Garretts took it over. This whole city lost its mind. Listen, there's some funny stuff that happened in this building at night. If you're thinking you can just walk up to the roof, it's not like that. And be careful getting around. One of the generators went dead. The elevator is out. What is this? Some kind of fucking video game? What the fuck are you doing? A generator gone out and... What the fuck? Ahead is an elevator corridor with a stairwell. A long, unmarked hallway extends to her left. The exit is at her back. Go down the hallway. Okay. Okay. Catherine wanders the hallway until it terminates in the council chambers. The door is shut. The lobby is behind her. Try the door. It's locked. Okay, go back to the lobby. Okay, elevators. Energy elevators. The floor displayed above the elevators reads ... The stairwell is held. Okay, stairwell. Pitchback stairwell. Go up. We're at floor 2. Go up. Floor 3. Go up. 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 Just sighs heavily. This is killing me. An exit site casts over the obscure red glow of the area. Ahead is a steel door with plastic bars. Mounted on the wall behind it is a magnetic card reader. Try the door. It's locked. Okay, fuck. Oh, do we really want to go back down to floor 2 and look around? Nothing of interest. Okay. It's that floor that had actual stuff happening. Discover a doorknob? Get out of it. Unlit office. Try the light. No power. Windows look beyond Duncan Plaza towards the French Quarter. Okay. That just goes back to it. Yeah, sorry. That's not what we care about. Oh, we need to go down. A fading fluorescent bulb strobes in the hallway to our left. The stairwell's to our back. Go left. Catherine turns the corner and immediately meets the stare of a man squatted on the ground or stuttering. Hello? Wouldn't stick around too long. What's that supposed to mean? The man's demeanor remains unchanged. He removes a receipt from his shirt pocket with a note scribbled on the back. He begins to read. On the 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the What? In the darkness, our hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any missteps in the elevator will clear the mistake. What? The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chambers, third most distance from the sky. There are 11 floors should one count the basement. Our second number is equally low and high. And the third is just above it, fifth from the sky. He hands the receipt to Catherine. If you need help, friend is outside the building. Open the app and he'll be there. Good luck. What? Where are you going with this? I'm lost. Like I said, I can't help you. If you need help, go outside, open the app, talk to friend. Show receipt. Right. The floor above the council chamber is the third most distant from the sky. Okay. Go upstairs. Oh my god. What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is it 10? So would it have been 7? Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chamber's third most distance from the sky. I'm having a breakdown. What the fuck am I doing? On the 7th floor is a planner, but if you don't listen closely to the following, he'll hide. In the darkness are hands you must shake. Do so in the order I say. Any misstep, the elevator will clear the mistake. The first number in our sequence is the floor above the council chamber's third most distance from the sky. 7. There are 11 floors. So you'd be on the 4th. And then the 5th. But how do I like... That doesn't do anything. There's someone here. The stairwell is silent. We don't want... Oh, we can reach out hand now. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But you can't do it on 7, which is third. The first number in the sequence is the floor above the council chambers. Is this the floor above the council chamber? I guess. And then it's equidistant, so 4th and 5th, right? This is 11. No. I think it's 5 and 6. That's 3 handshakes and nothing happened. Think we got it wrong. What's to say on the receipt? Hit the elevator button. Let's try again. The guy in the basement said friend is right outside if we need help. I'm going outside. Because something's wrong. Don't come in and out too much. People might notice. Okay. Let me talk to a friend. We need your help. I don't understand the readings. The last reading... Oh no, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we know all this. I clicked the wrong one. Alright. We need your help. Man in the basement recited a riddle. Yes, it said. The first number is the floor above. The council chamber's on the first floor. 10 floors in a basement. The third is just above the one before. Oh, so it is 4 and... Going back in? Yep. Yeah, but am I stupid? Because the floor above the council chambers, third most distant from the sky. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Alright. Okay. Go up. And then we want to go to... Whoops, didn't want to do that. I need to click slower. Yeah, it's 5, right? Sorry, just working that out in my head. So it's 2, 5, 6 instead of 8, 5, 6. Begins to pull Catherine slowly towards the floor. She grabs Dallas, attempts to resist. Catherine, the hand jerks her violently to the floor. Dallas attempts to intercept. The figure in the dark only meets the wall. Hey! He slaps the wall. Tell me who the hell is there. Seko trails off into the extremities of the stairwell. As Catherine looks up from the ground, a light switches on high above them. Help me up, please. Dallas recovers Catherine from the floor, and she hangs her arm on his shoulder. You're not in any kind of condition to be doing this. I know it. I see a light. She gestures weakly. Up there. I'll carry you. No, it's fine. Let's just find this planner, get to the roof, wherever it takes to be done here. Narrow thread of light shines from the doorway to the planning office. Into the doorway. Hello! A man sits at his desk facing the window. He looks back at Catherine, looks away. Office is closed. Trying to get to the roof. I was hoping I could access the roof. I see. Any chance you could help? You don't look like the other ones, I'll say that. Where's your shirt? The planner dismisses Catherine with his hand wave and points towards the coat rack near the door. Keycard's hanging on the rack. He returns to his original posture facing the window. Catherine grabs the keycard. Broken late? The planner looks at Catherine over his slouched shoulder. No later than usual. Sorry to bother you. Don't mean to intrude. He don't care. Alright. Go up the stairs again. Jesus, it's a lot of stairs. For an ill woman. An exit sign. Oh, my phone's going off. I gotta take a tablet. Mounted to the wall beside it is a magnetic card reader. Well, we have a card. Try the door. Exit to the roof. High above City Hall. I need to sit down. Of course. Nearby air conditioning unit. Let's sit. Getting too old for this. Running around like this on my 49th birthday. What a life. It's your birthday. At least it's memorable. No question there. You alright? I'm fine, just need to breathe. Can never be normal with super. Always gotta be some shit like that. So why keep doing it? I don't know. It's his hand in resignation. There's not much else really. Not anymore. What would you rather be doing? What I'd like to do is be home with my daughter and my grandchild. Hollygrove, right near the canal. They started staying with me a few months back. They liven up the place. Kids do that. You got any? A son and a daughter, 2 years apart. Still at home? My younger one, I can't get him out of the house. But my daughter, she doesn't want anything to do with me. I thought maybe when I was diagnosed she'd come around, but she never did. Catherine looks towards the westbound traffic. No, she never did. Hurts to be dropped like that. Sometimes it hurts worse the more time's passed. I just know I won't see her before I die. And that it does hurt. It hurts and then you die. The two of them laugh. It's not all bad. Just hope there's something on the other side. There is, I know there is. The ones I hurt and left behind, I'll see them there. I'll get to apologise. Amen. But let me ask you the same question you asked me. Why keep doing this? Not enough runners our age. Long story. This is my first time on the app, but things have been interesting for a while now. I tried to have a straight job once upon a time, but that didn't last too long. Let's just say I lied on my resume. Nearly everyone you meet has a story like that in this line of work. Nothing special about me then. I wouldn't say that. The old man in the ditch thinks you're special. Let him think it. So you figure this last sculpture is around here somewhere. I can see it. Said something about it being in the sky. Can I not angle up? Oh, you gotta look up. Jesus Christ. Third reading. New Orleans is a pit, and Garrett's stuck in it. New Orleans is the lowest world. A messenger visits John, tells him about the early faithful now living in the cavities of the Martian moons, tells him there's a way to commune with them through the Adamic language of angels and spellcasters and others who know God's mind. There's a chrism, a fluid that John must imbibe. It's in an egg that floats in the sky. John is blessed with a plan to escape the low world's reach. The Garretts must build a spacefaring ark, a vessel with which to leave this earth. Having imbibed the chrism, John may ascend beyond the distortion of the low world and listen for the twilight language. Two Garretts work together at Stennis. John appoints them to oversee the task. They soon find other engineers sympathetic to their plan. The Garretts labour for 785 days, and in that time the ark is complete. All that remains is the egg, which holds the chrism to know God's mind. So we found all three. Let's go ask the kids at the mall. Alright. Oh my god, you're gonna make me go outside? Click one button and then I can click the button? You sack of shit. Back to the mall. Text message received. We will send an advance to your wallet in order for you to complete the mission, but please do not waste our time. How much did you give me? I wonder if you do just fuck about getting taxis from place to place and you just run out of money. Where did they go? Those two shits. Hell. We have to get in there. Only one option comes to mind. The creep in the ditch. Oh, it makes you go with the ditchman? Even after all of that? Hello. We need your boat. His face is pure glee. How wonderful. A boat ride into John's fucking skull. We'll live inside it. Calm down. Keep your distance. Lower your voice. The mall, John's skull, John's skull. The boat is just a little further down the canal. Let us go and visit the sanctum of the Garretts. We're back at it again. As Kay. Alright, go in the guardhouse. See what's up. Crane manual. An instructional manual for the operation of shields. Well, I should save. Just in case. Just in case. You know what I mean? I've done a lot. Wanted post hangs on the wall. Drone Priest. Dangerous. Drone Fleet Captain Sun A19. Known as the Drone Priest. Armed and dangerous. Contact shield community. Dispatcher. Sighted. Do not approach. Left security monitor. Displays a freight elevator. Center security monitor displays the Good Hope Cemetery. Raised tomb surrounded on all sides by refinery architecture. Displays a freight moving robot hanging limp from a crane. Read from the manual. Railroad cranes can be operated from a safe distance using control panels located at various points around the facility. Each crane is labeled with a unique identification number. Enter the prefix code 2914 followed by the crane ID. Command line terminal sits open at computers. Type a command. Disengage lock. Elevator lock, disengage. Drone bay lock, disengage. Type a command. Security status. Authenticated. Alright. Map of shield security zone A is displayed on the monitor. Okay. Now that we're in, take a look at what Lucky got. Van crouches, opens his backpack and reveals 2 grenades. Got these from a guy at the burger place. Lucky done played with bigger grenades than this. These are more like little toys. Ladders, as it is around here, they ain't likely to make much of a ruckus. If we get into any more scuffles, they might be handy. But we best be choosy, we only got the 2. Tips his hat and smiles. Milady. There'll be no use against Sinclair models that guard Good Hope Plantation. Well, sure, them guards not your average type. We'll need to find some other way to get rid of them. What do you suggest? Like I say, there's that big bastard hanging from the railroad crane over there, a freight mover, a robot just like you. Might be your podner. Podner? Let's go talk with it. The mover has no agency. How you know? I thought you weren't a St. Clair. Come up with something bad, Lucky's all ears. Till then, you go with his gut. Lucky done got help from all kinds of robots. Montage unfolds in the display. Laptops, satellites, fiber optic cables, diverse, smiling workforce, all stock voice narrates. Shield's commitment to sustainability is built into our business model and code of conduct. To protect our planet's ecosystems, Shield leverages informatics and machine learning to harness extraplanetary resources such as magnified solar energy and astral ore. Our priority is the safety of our workers and the integrity of wetlands and other natural habitats across the planet. Green waterways. This sounds like a bunch of shit. 2 men watch them on a... Making us go to space now? Imagine the overtime you get, not to mention the hazard pay. Shit. Wish I could be more like one of those old types, retire on workman's comp. Careful what you wish for. You know them old guys just play it out for the news. They bump their heads tying their shoe and get a paid vacation. Give me a break. You knew any of the ones that died in the blast? Yeah, I knew a couple. Blue, Wiki, good guys. Wiki went on the plant 2 weeks. This work's no joke. Somebody gotta do it. People want to drive around, eat their microwave dinners, all that shit. They don't come free. Someone's gotta make it. Just hope it ain't us next time. Keep your eyes and ears open, the one that get hurt and paying attention. Damn. We're going to see a crane. Wires drift in the wind above the catwalk. Eyes follow them up towards a large freight mover hanging from a railroad crane. Hello. It's unresponsive. Amidst a high-frequency whine, silence follows. A voice swells from the sky as the mover begins to speak. Jesus. You will dive into the water and the depths will become the surface. The breeze will change the shape of the flame and the flame will be as boundless as the territory that it lights. Jesus. Hey buddy, keep it down. Ain't time to be making a ruckus yet. You will find in the water not only flames but whole hurricanes. There will be patterns of light that form the shape of the old bayous where those who killed for freedom still hide. It's like a poem. Rattling cages on the tracks and whispering at the pond. Perhaps the pond will whisper back. The ground that soil those bloody days. The lights of the lanterns become this very flame. You gonna help us or not? You will find the old pull boat where the ghosts still hide their eyes. There are mole eyes and ditch eyes and bayou eyes. There are eagle eyes and duck eyes and cardinal eyes. There are John's eyes and there are your eyes. And your eyes are the refinery eyes. Are we talking to like Super Duck or something? Guess I was wrong to think this guy would be any help. What's that number on his chest? 016. Remember that, alright? That's the identification number for the crane is hanging on. That's how they do it. Find the controls, drop this goofy bastard right on the guards. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Yeah, it would actually. I'd enjoy that. But we could cause a little trouble. Use keypad. Oh, fuck off. Don't think that was it. Oh, but do I actually have to remember this shit? It's not going to be in my mind palace, is it? It's not going to be in my mind palace. Oh, whatever. We're not that far away. Two 2914 016 2914 016 2914 016. Manual override confirmed. Start sequence initiate. Please enter a movement path. A what now? Movement path what? Hold up, where's that thing going? I believe that's the term, but the movement path. I can't see whatever came to mind, but it's ain't the direction I hope. Surely it will stop before it reaches the flame. Oh dear. They wouldn't have a code that sends the damn thing straight into a gas flare. Beep, 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 beep. Maybe try and push some buttons to stop it. Oh dear Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my. That thing rambled a bit, but I wasn't trying to kill it. You set out to cause a distraction. This most certainly qualifies. Guess that's what happens when you talk your poetry to all Lucky. We set you on fire. Jesus Christ. Let's hope the explosion drew a few guards away from headquarters. You all hear something? Right. What the fuck? It's a fucking Slay the Spire boss. They can't decommission me. They'll never decommission the drone priest, baby. The drone priest is going to kill you. Why? Let's dance. Alright, you're using a grenade, man. On the big boy. These damn things are taking the hits for him. Gotta fight smart. Oh. Fire that one up. But 999 damage? I fucked it up. What do you mean? $80 damage. I did fuck it up a little bit. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Oh shit, you knocked the whole head off. What in the good Lord's name? Alright, let's fucking leave. Hello. Incident in crane 016. This is not a drill. Get in there, mate. Get in there. No, guys. Guess Lucky was right. Oh yeah, we're getting that box of shit, but who the fuck are you? Jesus. Such splendid attire. You have chosen vagabonds of the highway as your guides. Fitting finery for this pageant of the epiphany in the ashes. Beyond these doors, the masquerade of the refinery flame. In each likeness, a shadow in opposition is cast. That which is low shall rise, the swamps become mountains, the earth the ceiling of the sky. The path is straight for the wayward, the thieves the gift givers, and the flame is the providence of the mind. What? I don't know what to expect, but sure as hell ain't this. Don't attract attention, let's move along. Hello! Please enter. Vagabonds? How dare you? No, what's going on? I guess we could back out, but that seems... I like you. There are many currents of deceit and mistrust coursing through the room tonight. Some wear masks to speak truthfully without fear of reprisal. Others wear masks to further deceive. Laura St. Clair, the regional CEO, is unwell. That's why she didn't join us tonight. You are Laura St. Clair. I'm calling it. She was once the darling of the pageant, but no more. Her power is slipping. She's at odds with her father on one side and the board on the other. They seek the same thing, but for different reasons. There is a technology of unknown origins that has made this region its home. Laura believes that it holds the key to powering a mining fleet that can travel great distances for the purpose of gathering ore. It is her final bid to move S.H.I.E.L.D. away from Earth extraction. Her father hopes to block his daughter's discovery of this elusive technology and to intercept it for his own designs. He is a man without a face. You will never see Thomas Sinclair, but his eyes are everywhere he wishes him to be. They are here tonight, behind several of these masks, perhaps closer than you realise. Alright, probably you then. She has pursued a mythical invisible device against every wish of the board, inflating the operations budget in order to siphon money towards her zealous mission. She believes that if she can secure this technology, the board will forgive her for her many transgressions. I'm in a position to know that she is mistaken. It's too late for her. A coup is already underway. It has only taken this long because they hoped her spiraling madness would drive her to suicide. Oh my god. They fear the wrath of her father, with whom S.H.I.E.L.D. holds many profitable contracts, but Laura's self-destruction may prove too costly in the end. A vessel of light that has remained hidden in the lake for decades. A visitor from a distant star, a hoax, an angel, a military weapon, a drone. Distortion created by gases combusting in the swamp. No one has been able to capture the specimen or even verify its existence. Laura becomes more irate with each proposed theory. She grows darker by the day, and the device escapes her reach every turn. Oh damn, okay. What are you two chatting about? Came to the one last year? When they lit the Nutria on fire? Yeah, they say Thomas Sinclair shows up every year. He might be here tonight. There's just no way to know with all the costumes. That's why his daughter didn't show. She's probably up there in her office drinking alone. There's too much bad energy here. Saw online there's a party in the lake tonight. Might bail early to check it out. Keith smokes a cigarette. Oh my god, it's Keith. You made it after all. Not a lot to take. A lot taking, eh? How'd you get through? How'd you get through? Cool, my buddy who heads security around here told me to come on down. Why did you mention that? It's got my mind. Been thinking about what to call my website since I left the bar. Finally settled on a name. You ready? Keith's Corner. How'd you like that? The executives, the landlords, the so-called philanthropists, they'll be cornered in Keith's Corner. Want the website to look like a boxing ring. Want the logo to have boxing gloves on it. Might even do some live streams. Pretty good idea. Yeah, it's alright. An improvised dance performance plays across the stage. The dancers periodically pause in their notion and eye the crowd with an exaggerated look of distrust. One is dressed in a maroon robe, the other in a feathered cap. You make your way towards the stage. Mimic the dance. You begin to mirror the unnatural contortions of the performers as they crab walk across the stage. Other spectators dodge you or give a start as you graze the backs of their legs. The onstage performers notice your mimicry. They stop their movements with a severe look of disapproval. You stop as well and meet their expression. One of the performers raises his hand to you. The Shadow. You raise your hand in kind. The Tryhard. The performer gives you the middle finger and turns away. Fucking got their ass. A man wearing a golden crown gesticulates drunkenly while those around him back away in embarrassment or attempt to calm him. Wait a minute. Do I know who? History is created by the sympathetic self-hired. No. I bend to the will of the weak. There he goes. Why punish those who carry passion and virtue in their hearts? Power is the very essence of life. Brilliant, Bruce. It's Garrett now. Oh my god, it's Garrett. I'm not calling you by your cult name. It's not a cult. It's a place for visionaries to thrive. The night we leave this world. Saw Ken and John bragging about that online. Godspeed. That toy rocket's going to explode before it leaves the ground. The engineering is sound. I'm hoping to launch with it. Launch it. You're blitzed. You can't even walk in a straight line. Keep it up. You can only hide your jealousy for so long. Joined a cult? Not that. You know what I'm talking about. The CEO chose me as assistant director. You wanted it. You wanted it so bad. But still, I possess the confidence to leave it behind. Take a leap of faith. Bruce, we all know you got daddy issues. Why don't you go hug your little stuffed monkey and cry about it? Oh, that's how we know who the fuck you are. Weak-minded reject never assumed you'd understand. Excuse me? Sun and the Minotaur. Watch crowds flow in and out of the lobby. Well, we got some Mind Palace maneuvers going. What's a Garrett? Your mum saw something in the lake. Yeah, they all want it. Catch a blah 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 blah. We already know all this. Is searching for something. Oh my god, we get 2 fucking lots of it? Thomas Sinclair is searching for something. Okay. It might all be useful later, we don't know. Elevator is protected by retinal authentication. Executive officers are above. It is likely Rayoma's possessions are being held. We need someone's eyeball. Tonight we search the stars for God's signal. Alright, man. Let's go find somewhere to lay you down. Can we steal his eye? Throw a grenade at him. Ever since he became Laura Sinclair's assistant, he's been like this. Callous, arrogant, rude. Now he's gotten into this crap at the mall. I've had enough. I blame his dad. If that man had said just one nice thing to him, I bet he would have been... He wouldn't be trying to launch himself into space. So we don't do that side quest, right? He's drying out by the elevator. Let's see if he apologizes when he comes to. Drunking. This is the individual causing a scene in the ballroom. They all want my position. They want what I have. A view from the inside. A view of the river. The lights. Screw them. Screw them. SCREWTHEM. Screw the... Falls asleep. Grab him. Leave me alone. Wish I could find Mr. Monkey Man before I left. No time for toys. Drag the Silent King towards the retinal scanner. Fucking what? Drop him on the ground. Alright. Go up. I mean, surely we're going to be like locked in now, right? Because we won't be able to use the elevator to get back down. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Hello! Don't rifle through my things. But I want to. Text on the console displays a list of a sequence of locations. Each entry is timestamped. It is, you infer, a description of your movement through the premises. Oh. Regional Shield CEO stares out the expansive refinery beyond the office window. Yep. I felt you here before I even saw you on the monitor. You're silent, just like Catherine. I look out over the town and imagine where she might be. Never anywhere, just silent. Things have been feeling vague, haven't they? Those highways you're always on. You don't sleep, you don't feel, not anything. Vague, nothing, nowhere. I don't sleep either. When I sit up in my bed, open my eyes, I see things on the wall. They pantomime, they beg, but I don't turn away. There was a time when I would, but now I've lost the energy. Now I watch. I'm not here tonight for the party. I've kept my distance from the others. If they vote me out, it will upset my father, so they'd rather I resign or die. I stay here, right here. I can see the river here and the flame. I thought it would be me, that the light would come to see. Of course it was Catherine, but the flame is still mine, still burns for me. I've done so much that is wrong, held out so long, just to stay near it, but I've lost my hold, the vagueness, the shadows, the board has had it. The box on the shelf, it's what you came for, so take it, by all rights it's yours. I thought I found what I needed, but it was a mistake. Catherine is smarter than me, or more stubborn. I don't want the others to have it after I'm gone. Not my father, not the board. I wanted to experience the light, wanted to touch it, but I can't stand around any longer. Go to your brother. Don't rifle with him. Fuck you, I want to. You find within the box miscellaneous artifacts from your mum's life. Medical bills from Oxner Hospital, books on a range of environmental topics, a dimes discount reward card, and other ephemera. Please leave. Don't trust her. What? Who? Did she just... We must go. Now. Now, sort that. This letter is addressed to my father. Oh my god, we're reading her suicide note. It was as you expected, a long series of mistakes, all very amusing to you. I wanted to outlive you, But if just an echo of my memory haunts your lonely days, that will be enough. I hope you never find it. I know you won't. Fucking hell. This is where I get off. I suppose they'll be looking for all of us once that woman's body is discovered. Keep a low profile. Come along, bots. Lucy walks down the highway and into the obscurity of the surrounding swamp. We have what we've come for, the box of Catherine's possessions, though its content leaves me more perplexed than before we arrived. Most of what it contained was trash, scraps of paper, scribbled notes. The only thing of interest was a dimes discount coupon card. Did your mother visit the gas station before she died? Why would S.H.I.E.L.D. think to grab it? No closer to finding Blake. I am going to dimes discount. I just want to say that, I know it's kind of dumb, but I'm going to say it out loud in case I completely call it. Is it going to be like the amount of money that's on this discount card or something is a code to the fucking safe in the attic? Or something like that. Or the card just works with the thing on the safe. It's not a valid... She always kept her secrets hidden in plain sight. We must search the house. Okay. Why would Catherine carry around a counterfeit coupon card? There must be some explanation. She's very secretive and may have a clue to finding it around the house. Can I not look at it? A coupon card for dimes discount. No, apparently. Has no effect. Dang. Oh, I was so sure. Cockroach situation. Laundry room. Now I was here. We could have a look in the backyard actually. Maybe we can't. Mail. Nothing going on there. These don't mean any more to me than they did before. Let's get rid of that. Mum's unfolded laundry. Photo album. Fine. Hope that you made some peace here. You weren't happy before you left. I understand why. You and Catherine didn't get along. She never said it. But I know you've regretted the ways she spoke to you in these days. I don't mean to dwell on such difficult topics. Catherine kept many secrets. We should just search the house for an explanation. I'm not going like my mum's bedroom. I'm going a bedroom. I should have a look back at this now that I know some shit's going on. Get some quack job. Alright. Wait, what was it? Fire from the show where you stood outside. Oh, yeah. I'm missing something. I mean, that's obvious, because... Oh my god. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics carelessly soldered together. At the center of the electrical is what appears to be a card reader. Slap it in, baby. That is a tiny... Well, I don't know how big the statue is, but... Clap of something mechanical. Wrong room. Hello. Oh my god. Custom built processor. Power on the processor. As the machine breathes to life, small LED lights begin to flicker on the face of the oblong plastic device on the desk. A USB cord runs from the device to the laptop. The computer's terminal is quickly obscured by pop-ups advertising malware scanners and other products. An indecipherable static blossoms from the speakers in distorted bursts. The noise begins to cohere into a cracked simulation of your mother's voice. Complete. Extracting 140091.zip 3.54 MIBs. Driver update required. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What is to enumerating alphabetical index? Okay. Please, is this child age 23? For your cognitive versioning needs, choose the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic. Dear God. Driver update required. Oh my god. Enumerating alphabetical index. Array member deleted. What is that? If you can hear me, please. Away that robot, please. Please get away. Oh shit, we're back here. To the mall, through John's skull, Garrett's have been instructed to protect the sacred messenger, but they are foolish and easily outwitted. Their greatest weakness is their treachery. All we must do is catch them fibbing, lying, and going against the will of John, their idolater. And then what? Show them for the hypocrites that they are. Sow seeds of disloyalty. This will present an opportunity for you to gain what you seek. Alright. You got any kind of recording app on that phone of yours, Catherine? If you're going to try and play these people against one another, might help. Good point, I'll install one. Oh, for fuck's sake, we already... Wait, why didn't you think to do that? Whatever. We'll be at the Garrett's presently. You know I'm going back. I don't give a flip. It's fine, we're pals. You again. Talk to Bruce yet? No, not yet. It's having you repeat what you said. Trying to make me blush? Record it if you're having so much trouble remembering. Hang on to it until you see him. I said, Bruce, you're my boy, and this here is your home. Wouldn't turn you away for nothing. That cold shit, that garage shit. Leave it go, just come back home. Now go on, get out of my garage. Did we record it? What do you mean? Okay. Oh, that's how you record shit. That's interesting that it like... Anyway, whatever. Oh, we can record anything. Didn't mean for it to come out like that. Forget it, I just need it first. Any developments on your end? Nah. I might call it. Go grab me something to eat. You seen you around, sister? Brother! Yum, 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 yum. Catherine grips the wet bag of coffee in the chair. Why? I was joking. This is a wet bag of crisps. Got it, my boy. Papa. You're the only one around here who still calls me by my name. The others can be cruel, can't they? To steal one's name. So cruel. Oh my god, is your real name Garrett? That's amazing. I can't get that last reading. Don't think I'll ever be a Garrett again, bruh. I'll be stuck wearing this shirt forever. Look me in the eyes, boy. Look your Papa in his eyes. When Papa takes over this mall, he will give you back your name, and the others he will deem gooch to punish them for their abuse. Patience, my boy. You're a real one, Papa. Just keep a low profile. John's coming by tonight. John's coming by tonight. Even put a lock on the door to keep you out. The little fuck. Just record me saying the passphrase, play it for the acoustic lock, and you'll come in and out like normal. My splendid child. I already know this, I've already recorded shit. Here's the passphrase. It's press up, boys, we're going to Mars. Did you record it? Just play it back the lock again. Okay, fine. It's an acoustic lock. He literally just told you what it is. That did it. Whee! We're in the mall. These hallways belong to the garrets. Derelict corridors forgotten by John. Whichever hallway you choose to follow, it will take you to the far end of the mall. That is where John is imprisoned, the messenger. A giant garret guards the door to the cathedral. He is their newest recruit, naive in his allegiance to this profane fellowship. Let us find him and grind his allegiance to dust. Puck, my man. Garret, my boy. How are things in the hallowed corridors of this exalted place? Good. Everyone's getting ready for tonight's sermon. John will be here any minute. Once he arrives, we're locking down the mall. Better put my phone away, but I just can't stop scrolling. Been standing here for hours. Scrolling. It's all I do. John would never enter these chambers. These hallways are yours. Scroll freely, my garret. Light style, Puck. A display of food props made from foam and plastic sits beneath the sigil painted on the wall. What the fuck was that? Hey! There's a monkey up there. Anyway, well. They're playing video games. Are these the ones that... Boys are supposed to let us in? You little fuckers. Don't blow the screen. We're killing civilians. I'm killing civilians. Is anyone remote? Where'd you go? You two are supposed to let me into the mall. I got all the readings. Huh? We're killing civilians. Stop saying that. The game's allowed? John lets you play games? This is you at your best, is it? Practice. All day, every day. The new guys get started doing grunt work like guard duty and gardening. A true Garrett knows what really matters. Video games. Kill the man wearing the little shorts. I was going to. Bam. Is this TV screen in like the other room and there's people in that room? Or is it like there's a window and it's up on the... whatever. It doesn't matter, does it? Now that's going on. Just keep going. Hello. Papa the Immortal. Why, the most faithful one of the Garrets blesses my door. As soon as we get an angle grinder, that won't be your closet anymore. What did you want with Garrett? He went in there and he never came out. Perhaps you had your nose buried in one of John's heretical little books when he left. That door's coming off, you bastard. Language, Garrett, are we not in the house of God? Asshole. Utility closet. My secret closet, my precious closet in John's kingdom. Perhaps I'll hide in here in my closet and wait for him to walk by, and then I'll pop out, surprise. Oh, so this is the person that was going to kill... What's your code? Wrong! It's not 42069. Imagine if you just got it. Alright, one more go. Alright. Fine. Welded steel container. Garden sits beneath a budding LED lamp. The crops are scattered mist of herbs and water sprouts. Snacks for Garrett. Healthy boys. Where the fuck am I going then? Oh. I'm not a big fan of the fact that sometimes you have to mute the meme out and sometimes you can bip about. Also, music's trying to get me to shut up. John's coming. John's coming. John will be here soon to spread the good news. Where are your shoes? John says you shouldn't wear shoes, just like the Desert Fathers. But he wears shoes. Nah, Papa. John just goes around barefoot, just like us, just like you. John's delicate feet oh, whoops. He wears sneakers. He'll be here soon, then you can look for yourself and see. He will make a mockery of the blasphemers who are so foolish to disobey him. Like who? You talking about? The new Garrett, of course. I fear the new Garrett does not take his responsibilities seriously. The one guarding the cathedral right over there? Yes. You're newer than he is, goofball. But my hair's much nicer, much smoother. The new Garrett. You're the new Garrett. The new Garrett who guard the cathedral does not wear his hair as he should, straightened and at the jaw as John requests. I was wondering about the hair. The new Garrett sins against John and will be punished. Is he bald? You're the weirdest one here. It's annoying me that I have a thing I don't. Did it? Wait. Shouldn't we should... What is it you desire? Must venture to St. Somewheres. Or perhaps some of that you will open your heart to the divine presence of God. Your papa must visit the Frenier Park for such stuff. Santa Claus will have what you need. Okay. What the fuck are you doing here? Flannel ass. Sure. Frog. Yeah. Yeah. Kisses. Yeah. Well, you have to buy the last one. Commemorative plastic for a true patriot. Sure thing. Let's have a look. I do like the crocodile. Oh, the frog's good. Don't forget. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that one, but we'll go frog for a little bit. Anyway. Oh good, the ditch fairy crept out of his closet. Garrett. John doesn't want you around. You keep showing up, I'm gonna have to do something about it. Soon we'll not have to wait. Oh, for fuck's sake. About John at all. Yeah, whatever you say, you twisted old freak. John and the other Garretts, they aren't like us. They lack our conviction. They have the same reason I am. Because modernity is cancer, drugs, consumerism, porn addiction, algorithms, hijacking people's lives. Me and the boys reject all of it. No drugs, no trash food, no soft drinks, no porn, no video games. If I didn't trust them, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I promise you that. These Garretts only disappoint you in the end. Nah, I know these guys. Faith, fitness, strength, virtue, that's what we Garretts are about. Wait, get rid of that one. Man, what? I told that little creep I'm growing out. What the hell does he want? I can't grow my hair out any faster. Give it a rest. God damn. Ditch, man. That's just one Garrett. I should trust the other guys. Right, we need to, like, record every fucking thing else. Oh, what the hell? Garrett stands scrolling among the vegetation, filled with ghost stones of the fountain. He ignores Catherine and Dallas as they pass. Altar of the Virgin Mary. Two Garretts whisper and giggle. Oh, we got back to the front. This is a weird mall. Front entrance locked down. Toy. Sleeping quarters. Oh my god. Two Garretts held stray comments back and forth across the hallway in an exchange that resembles conversation. Fantasy Horse 6 was designed around player agency but had no regard for beauty. I liked when you got to ride the cricket thing. Torment, frustration, antagonism, even indifference, these are valid things they're designed for. Pleasure and enjoyment aren't essential to the experience of art. You can have all the agency you want, but what's the point if you can't fast travel? What did you just grab? Ditchman, you still know that wild Da Vinci Code shit? Yes, I am, my boy. You found Jesus' grandchild yet, or what? I did indeed. She's right here with us. That old lady? Hey lady, are you Jesus' grandkid? Sure. The Jewel of the Magdalene. Magdalene? Pup, you know I love you, but that thing looks like it came out of a cereal box. Keep it up, pup. Let's go fight Jesus' grandkid around the world in our rocket. What new trick have you been up to, late rotten fellow? Ripping on that bong like it's my job, watching hentai with the boys? Putting back some cherry bang soda? Slurp slurp, you know how we do. John would be very displeased to know what happens in these corridors. Never been back here in his life. These hallways are ours. Hallway kings. That's what we are. I kneel I bow. Slurp slurp, baby. Stand up, puppy. You're a king like us. A ditch king. The thrones of Garrett are arranged beside those of the Seraphim in the kingdom of the Lord. Yep. Oh, we're back here. Rerex. Oh, we're back. Looking down the wall, back with some scrolling, that's all I do. Alright, we'll grab that. And then these fellas playing video games. I guess we'll grab the first one. You didn't really have anything to say that was that weird. Alright, we'll grab all of that. What now, ditch leprechaun? I trust my voice. Alright, what one did we play? We played the one where you get told off. Yeah. Who said that? Sniveling Garrett with a sword? Bong rips, hentai, soda. All that about getting stoned and watching porn? Where's my boys? They're only going to disappoint you. I won't let two Garretts fuck up my faith. Scrolling. Do you care about that? Yeah, so what? We all use our phone. Sure, the timeline's poisoned, but that's how most of us found John. Damn. You really said that? Damn. He's still a teenager. Snap out of it. The older Garrett's no better. Pretty disappointing, though. This sucks, man, but there's only 3 of them. We've only got 1 left. That don't mean nothing to me. Oh, fuck. Okay. Do we have to get you drugs then? Because that... I guess we go to Saint Somewheres. Or the Santa, right? Those are 2. I think there was a 3rd one, but... I like the music. Bell! The bell that rings, the Southern Bell. Good to see you. How's it been? Never a day of rest in this unjust world. Spying, yes, the mole Nazis. So problematic. Something must be done. They know better than to come around here. Only people of virtue inhabit this place, those driven by higher principles. Gotta know where to draw the line. Well said, Bell. Beefy said we mustn't tolerate John in our community. He's a complete fuckwit. Yes, and we must kill him. We must smash him into the dirt for his problematic behaviour. Yeah. You looking for more dust? Have you any to spare? I can only let go of a gram. Plenty for Bob, or just a little, just a taste. $22, same as last time. What? She'll be paying tonight, my Southern Belle. Cool, whatever. If you're sending a transfer, I only take quack. Just leave the message empty. Cool, got it. Belle reaches into an interior vest pocket and presses a small green baggie. Keep up the good work. Alright, we can probably just go back, right? Like, I don't think we need more than 1 drug to quell the desire of the recording. Game good? Game is good. It's this bit's getting weird, but I like it. I'm gonna kill a cult leader, I think. Right, you wanted some drugs. Give the red baggie. Wasn't it a green baggie? Here you are, my boy. You're always coming through, pup. Drop a couple of these to pipe me up this evening. I'll keep you focused during tonight's sermon, you know? Honestly, don't think I could stand one of these other Garretts while sober, man. Device memory full. Get rid of scrolling, and we'll get rid of the Santa Claus message. Whoops. Alright. Here, take a drop of this, mate. You serious, dude? Garrett's over there popping uppers before a sermon? Whatever, everyone knows how he is. Pisses me off though, just pisses me off. Well, I'm just recording everything now. Yet again, Garrett has disappointed you. How much more of this are you have to take, my dear Garrett? I don't know, man. I'm starting to lose it. Now, you know what? I'm sick of taking this whole thing seriously where everyone else is a creep, fuck up, stoner loser. You and me both, brother. I wanted something good. I'm tired of always being alone, but forget these people. I'm not going to space with these clowns. Fuck you too, freaky little dude. Peace. All the sevens. Didn't John throw out some numbers on that app of his? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, there was like, they were across all of them, weren't they? Maybe? 10. 1027. 1027. 1027. 785. Verified. Door should be open. Let's check. Breathe, Captain. Salvation awaits beyond what's on this door. What? Okay. Oh, it says curtains again. We like the curtains. They dazzle, they excite. Oh, it's the sphere. What is this backdrop? Where are we? Is that the roof? What the fuck kind of shopping mall is this? Oh, cookies. There it is. Catherine hands out a hand to the thing as it draws nearer. Is it sniffing you? I don't feel so well. Dallas offers his hand, but it quickly recedes. Super was right, it seems to like you. The messenger has sought her for a very long time, it has. An eye of God, an angel, a halo on her head. Catherine stares into the fluid within the sphere. It's a vessel of the divine, and it will lead us to a better world. We're just here for the money. The monster bird is as much a fool as John is to think he can imprison God's light. This message that it carries is no one but yours, Catherine. And when you are gone, it will seek your kin. Why? But for why, though? What animates your faith? What do you see when you pray? Catherine shakes her head. When you gaze into the eye of God, what do you see? A kind of infinity? A map? A maze? The children. I see them. The blood of Christ fills their hearts. Shut up. Bad enough of your lunacy for one night. And I hear the Garretts gathering beyond the door for John's little sermon. The sphere shrinks inside and hides itself within a fold of Catherine's coat. Let us go and bend John's ear. Probably should do that. Are you going to kill him? Here comes the little dweeb. Oh, looking so sultry over your shoulder. Do you see him? Do you hate him? He's dressed like a funny little clown. Don't you just want to kill him? Look, how disgusting. Slimy like a salamander. Garretts, thank you for gathering here this evening. Let us please lower our voices so we may pray. He stares upon the crowd before making the sign of the cross. We bow our heads and pray. And the Holy Ghost descended in a bodily shape like a dove upon him, and a voice came from heaven which said, Thou art my beloved Son, in thee I am well pleased. Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit, left the Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. John looks down at the crowd, whispering the refrain, Into the wilderness one more. While on an excursion to the ark, I witnessed that which we have long awaited. Jesus. It was blessed to observe an egg, filled with a sublime illuminated chrism. Of all the faithful, it was mine to behold. What a stupid ass. Not his, yours. Is someone talking? I'm going to need everyone's attention. It appeared to me in the sky, a dove of pure light but circular, as is the halo above the head of the shepherd of God. No spirit will hang upon his head when I rip it from his neck. I can't wait. Okay, whoever's talking down there, cut it out. This is important. Continuing. The Holy Spirit, radiant and circular as a halo, that is the source of the shepherd's authority in this low world. In the swamp, beyond the wall, The Holy Spirit descended from the sky to rest upon my head, and how splendid is the glory of God that it should come at such a time as this. As we complete the ark that will unite us with the world above, the Holy Spirit will fill me. Gross. He will never build the ark. It will bless me with the knowledge of a twilight language capable of passing through the walls of this earthly prison, a language that reaches the furthest corners of the accuser's den. Our ark, as was the ladder of Jacob, is a bridge to those higher realms. Tonight I will drink the ointment of the Holy Ghost. I will call upon the faithful who have walked this bridge before us. I will shine a beacon and guide us to our home. Any questions? It's a pretty big deal. Okay, so I thought this was going to be more like a check-in type thing. This sounds great, the egg and all. Sounds super cool. I wanted to ask about the new uniforms. You fucking kidding me, Gooch? You're not even supposed to be in here. I know, no one else is asking. This new uniform sucks. We're going to space looking like this? Like we won't retail? Seriously? Just save it and nobody cares what you look like in space. I am quite pleased with the new outfit. You're a freak ass. Oh dude, you're tweaking. I hate Garrett's still a freak ass. So that's it, we're sticking with these shirts? Is it just because they probably had a bunch of these shirts left around in the mall? I'm a Gooch. I thought we were wearing dope robes. Yeah, bruh. Or maybe Templar stuff like armor and shit. Exactly, powerful stuff. Shut up, please. Please shut the fuck up. Idiots. You want to laugh around dressed like knights? That'd be tight. It would be pretty cool. Inhales deeply. You wanted me to call you all Garrett, I call you all Garrett. You wanted uniforms, I got uniforms. We are an aesthetic community. As the Desert Fathers wore garments of hair, we don humble attire. You don't. Yeah, your fit looks good. We look like dorks. Your vanity is blasphemous. Popo strikes to attention. Vanny! The old man laughs to a point of shrieking. Ooh. Who among us has not seen the selfies of John? So Popo has decided to join us, has he? The demented ditch man has come, with his pickled brain. The messenger did not come to you, you fool. You abducted it and are now holding it captive. False. You are not the child of Christ. Don't even start with that Da Vinci Code bullshit. Your arrogance will cost you your head, Johnny. Popo turns to Catherine and whispers, Go now to my closet. There is a key with which you may exit this mall. The foolish, pathetic old man. The code. Do you have anything to say, you deranged loser? Go and listen closely to what I say. Popo and John's argument rings through the corridors of the mall. 2,000 years. 1-3. 2131. Oh no, it's like... Let's hurry. Oh, what the... What? I mean, sort that out first, surely. Price sticker talking to his face. Someone's in there. Sure, sounds like it. We need to do something. Oh my god, is it? No. I was gonna say, is it my brother? But I'm not playing as K. Another acoustic lock. Hold the button there to speak into it. Papyrus scroll. This seems like regular sandwich paper to me. It's blank. Maybe. Wouldn't put it past this guy. I need to like... Hell yeah. Lettering appears on the scroll. Catherine, pray before mother and child through the eye of John. Be patient in your prayer and wait. What? A youthful Madonna holds the lifeless body of Christ. Bed of straw partially wrapped by a filthy cotton blanket. How long do you figure this guy's been sleeping in here? A long time by the look of it. John or him? Good question. Oh my fucking god. Catherine, it's a rather modest cell, isn't it? I've prayed deeply while awaiting your arrival. The outcome was never subject to doubt. You here, the messenger here, a moment authored by God. Time will erode your body, but you will not remain on this earth. I will return you to the stars. The bird freak thinks it will commune with the infinite. Annihilation will be its only home. I've left you a key, my most favourite boy. Ephatha. Oh, that's the... I need to fucking... No, I need my phone. I need to delete some... Delete that, delete that. We'll save them just in case. Oh, whoops, I need to... for fuck's sake. Cast both open. Garrett, man, what the fuck? Oh, hello. Who are you? What is this? I gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out. Gotta get up, gotta get out. Gotta get home till the morning comes. Not gonna hurt you. Where is he? He's not here, you're safe. We need a key. Do you have a key? I have keys, I have keys. Just move, fucking move. I gotta go, man. Garrett springs from the cast and pushes his way past Alice and Catherine, quickly unlocking the door. He been stabbed? I want to spend another second on this mall. Oh, we got what we wanted. We've got the thing with us. It's fine. Follow the bloody footprints, I guess. That was awful. Worse than City Hall. We got the stone. Now what? Now we bring it to Super Duck and collect our money. Where was... Beep beep. Where were you again? Was it Eagle Homestead? I don't remember. Selfies of John? What is this game about? I don't know when you wrote that. I think Selfies of John was in that little store project, wasn't it? We're just, there's a cult, there's like a drone, alien drone thing that we're trying to find. It's this, and a cult had got hold of it, so we were just like, I don't know what the fuck we were doing. We're doing it for this weird robot thing. The game's pretty good. This section's weird as fuck. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm just finding this super tech. How glorious. Complete pain in the yes, give it to us. Delicious. That was the like super tech that everyone else is after, right? But what? Did you just destroy it? It sounded like you smashed. It is ours, the ancient knowledge of the cosmos. Already we can feel it coursing through our roots. It burns. You've both done well. It's a long night, but now it's over. The stars shine somewhere in the sky, not here, but somewhere. There's a little time before dawn. It wasn't so bad of a job. Could have been worse. Oh, we've sent a little money to your purse. No sense getting lost. There will be time for that later. Take the money, go home, forget this night, die in peace, goodbye. Well, we finished Act 2. And we're in some kind of toilet. Hey again, kid. I leave you alone for a couple of hours and you nearly get yourself killed. Where did we leave off? Oh, we like just left the bayou, right? You're lucky I passed by when I did. What happened? Maybe you can tell me. I'm walking back from the bar, passing by your house when I hear a scream. Oh, yeah, the robot. I ran inside and the damn robot's trying to eat your face off. Had to empty my clip just to slow it down. I don't believe it. Believe what you want. I'm just telling you what happened. Is Million still alive? I don't think so. Million's back at the house, spread all over the floor. I don't want it to be too difficult for you. I know that robot was in your family a long time. I think you just killed my mum again. You're not soft like your brother, so I'll just say it straight. I never trusted her. Never. When I heard Catherine brought her into your house, I said to myself, that ought to cause some trouble. Million's a Sinclair unit. That company's bread and butter is in corporate security and espionage. They don't let one of them things just walk away. Anywhere they end up is somewhere is right where Thomas Sinclair wants them to be. Listening, waiting. Catherine's a person of interest to give them people. They took advantage of her one weakness, guilt. She blamed Blue's death on herself. She made his life piss poor for a while. The man would work every turnaround he could just to catch a break from it. That's how my daddy told it to me anyhow. It's not true. Well, it's always more complicated than it seems from the outside. When you don't love but somebody, there's really no way to let them down easy, is there? But anyhow, the way I figure it, Catherine's been trying to make up all that hide up to Blue. Thought maybe she could use the robot as a stand-in for Blue, I suppose. Show that robot the love she never showed Blue. And so she let a spy into our house. Where am I? My place of business. Padupi. I'm famous, right? Everyone knows me. Let's take in, I know, you're not trying to cause no more stress, but where the hell's your brother? We were looking for him when Million attacked. I'll be honest, I don't think Million was ever looking for Blake. I think she was looking for something else, no telling what. At least she's done causing trouble, or I hope, but we'd better be sure. Best thing to do is head back to the house, check on the bot, see what we can find out about your brother. There was that answering machine on the desk screaming my ear off. Might be worth checking. Before I forget, you dropped your phone. Found it on the ground back of the house. Toilet's right over there, splashing water on your face and let's roll. I have a phone? Oh my god, it's my mum's phone. Yeah, that would have been a bit crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna save. What the fuck? I've got a bunch more shit in here. Anyway, I'll check that, lads. I'll check that. I'll check it next time. Because I'll probably need to go back and work out what's been going on in this goddamn story. So we're basically... I'm paranoid, I'm going to save again. Let's go to the old title screen. So our mother has been looking into this petroleum company, I guess. After my dad died, I had gone away for some time. Mum's died, I've come back. Mum's corpse is missing. A bunch of people are after this tech that seems to have been taken by one of my mum's friends who had uploaded his mind to a machine, and that is separate from him, has turned into this weird kind of thing, getting a bunch of people to do jobs for it around the town, or maybe further than that. Where's he getting money from? Who the fuck knows? Some kind of AI going around. And then I've just activated whatever my mum uploaded her machine into, and that's activated some kind of sleeper agent thing in my robot friend that then tried to kill me. Anyway. I mean, if you've been following this, well done. Tune in next time, which will be Sunday, to carry this on. I'm really enjoying it. Visuals are great, music's great. Gameplay is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a bit more towards a point-and-click adventure. This is way more towards a visual novel than a proper point-and-click, I would say. Which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But I'm happy enough with it to keep going anyway. Is there an idea of how many chapter... Oh, shit. Is it just 3 chapters? Are we near the end? Oh, well. We'll finish it off next time. I'll have to bear that in mind in case we need something else to play. But I'll probably just go back to the bazaar. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.